going on? Welcome back to the finale of the Good Midwest Open. Bubby, take it away, man.
Yes, big thank you to everyone who was able to come out and watch it live. All of you guys who were able to tune into the live stream over at NBC and Peacock. We appreciate y'all's love and support. This is the second half of the golf. If you have not seen it yet, go check out to see who takes home the dub. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Much love. Peace.
Here's the hottest team on the course at the 8th.
Dalkey over there making decisions. Looked at that shot and said, this might not be the right club.
I heard Colt say earlier that when he first came in with Good, he had 119 club head speed. Now he's all the way up to 130 with his driver.
Wow.
Thankfully, we have those shot tracers. A huge thank you to Golf Pass for providing those.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
On the 10th, love the bucket hat. Mullins second.
Great shot. That bucket hat is the move when you're walking out there.
It's a vibe.
I don't know who hit that drive, but from...
Say left. Right there. Nope. Left.
Reeves-Clark team has just been a tick off so far. It was Garrett and Grant teammates at the Good Desert Open. Garrett playing with Austin Reeves of the LA Lakers.
This is when a little pressure comes in. Your partner's not in play. You have to get this on the green.
In there. You good. Go.
Oh, get up there.
Look.
Oh, no. It's always tough in a scramble when you need one of you to be on in one thing. Be solid at the driver, I'll close it out. But when they're both fighting for it, oof.
Now you got the boss man for birdie.
Mr. CEO closing out with a birdie. Well done, Kendrick. He's proud of himself. He's sitting higher up than Garrett right now. That might be a conversation they have to have later today.
Uh-oh.
It's like a two-footer.
Colt Nose down the 8th.
Hold it. Gosh, dang it.
Come on, get right. Okay.
Coming up way short as well. Hold it. Tough hole location to get at in the 8th. Into the wind.
Wonder here with a whole lot of thigh action. Hopefully he makes this putt.
What do you think about thigh action?
I think he's trying to even out those tan lines, to
probably.
be honest.
Yeah, right on.
I'm back again. I apologize.
The green wide open for Paige.
Can I get the hat real quick?
Yeah.
Come on, Paige. Let's see a good one.
Thank you.
Get right.
Come on, win.
Go.
All right.
Also just a bit short.
I have a feeling we might see some putters come out there from what we've
Colt?
seen from everybody. He's going to encourage everybody to hit putter.
That headset was going to take you out a second ago.
I know. I had a little kerfuffle, a little fisticuffs over here with my headset.
Moment ago, here's on the tee, Ashton Gowan, the mayor of Tempo Town. And Cooper connects.
Perfect ball.
I know Tiger used to use a pause effect during his practices that he hated doing. But, I mean, I wonder how good it is during actual playing. How beneficial can that really be?
You have seen a couple guys in the PGA Tour who do something a little less pronounced, but usually it's more of a drill than something you actually
Yeah, do it real quick. Come on.
use inside the ropes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right, let's head down on the course now with Blair.
I love it, man.
All right, you guys, I'm out here with Ben and Ashton, number 9. You guys both hit solid drives on this tee shot. How are you feeling about today's round so far? I know it's a little rough, but we got a new 9.
We've started a little bit rough. It's mainly been off the tee for me. and we've had to grind quite a bit. We've actually missed quite a bit of greens early. So if we just start hitting our drives well, I think we'll be fine.
Well, I've been watching you. It seems like you guys are still in it. You're still aggressive about it. You're still waiting for things to kind of turn your way.
I think we're confident. It's just the only difference is, 200 feet of putts made in the last one, and 7 inches worth of feet, or 7 inches worth of putts made in the second one. So it's been a struggle trying to get the ball in the hole, but we're just gonna keep pushing, and maybe we have a hot back nine and catch some of the leaders. So
there we go. When I make the turn and have a tough first nine, I like to think new 9. Just forget about that. You guys could go low on the back. We got great weather.
Yes, and this hole is a must birdie hole for us right now. We got a birdie hole 9, at least get into red numbers, and then go crazy on the back 9. So.
This is the one that will set the confidence and make us feel good going in the back 9, and just go as low as possible.
I love the confidence, you guys. I believe in you. Let's see it. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Have fun out there.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
How low can they go? We'll see on the backside. At least they got the right attitude after a slow start. But when you're the, defending champs, they've already showed out once before in the Good Desert Open. So we know what they got.
I think Blair made a good point. It's a new 9. I think they still have a chance to move on up.
I don't know how you can't be having a good time at the French Lick Resort.
Was excited to see this guy in action. Chance Taylor plays college golf at Tennessee Tech. Here is Mullen up that left side. Blake Mullen, pardon me, one of your good teammates.
We got Big Mo following up. He's going with a 3-wood.
He does play down 18 yards from this tee box.
How would you describe Mo's game?
Mo, he is tiny but mighty. That's what I like to say.
Would Mo describe himself as tiny?
He would. He definitely would. They were both able to get quite close to each other on that one.
That'll be a good spot there, though.
Bubby for birdie to try and once again not only have the lead, but have by 2.
Well done.
Bang!
Here we go.
Let's see what Paige can make happen here.
Sit.
Right in that tester range.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you can see how far that moved to the right there at the end. It just kind of falls off. Cole's got putter.
Are we surprised?
Nope.
Exactly.
Was he any good with putter from off the green? From what you saw yesterday?
Yes, he was. He was pretty good, but he was practicing his chipping around the green. I'm surprised he hasn't brought that out to play today.
That's because he was practicing it.
Sit.
Oh.
We've got some work.
Oh, you're good.
2 opportunities from there. I like their chances, though.
Okay. Look at all the fans there behind the 9th green. And this is Beam second.
Okay. Okay. No doubt. This looks pretty good.
Oh, where's that?
We're pretty good. We're 2 under through the last 3 holes.
Yeah. That was
I don't know what
terrible.
our total, because
All right, they got a birdie putt at least.
God.
not too bad.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's a former pro. He's got the pro wave crowd.
Look nicely.
Got his first rodeo.
He was waiting for that ball to fade a little bit, just never did.
Yeah, I got you.
Dockey's taking his putter here from outside the green. I know he just saw Colt. I wonder what he's going to do here now.
That side looked like it wiggled left, but this side doesn't look like it does much. It all sits dead straight on this side.
It's quick right here.
Oh, my my gosh. And just like that, he said, let me show you how it's done, Colt. He made that putt. Well
8 through
done.
8. Can these guys miss? Got 3 teams now tied for the lead. Dalkey, Brownlee, in Fuego.
That smile says it all.
That had some heat on it, too.
That was going crazy.
I mean, this team is sizzling.
Thing was gone, too.
It was in the whole way.
Of course, Colt chirping him.
Colt's trying to get in some little head games, little jabs here and there.
Some PGA Tour head games. That thing was gone. You're lucky you made it. Breves.
What?
All right.
You hit a perfect putt.
Say par for these guys.
Move a lot.
Perfect putt. Oh, yeah, it's going to move left.
I can't believe it.
I mean, you can just feel the difference in momentum between Brownlee, Dalkey, where they're making everything, and Clark Reeves, who it seems like they've been frigid with the putter.
Uphill putt here. Your partner is in there close, so just go ahead and give this a nice aggressive roll.
Hold it.
Yeah, so I like that putt on the other par 3 we had.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you got to feel it out there. It's going to move left, though.
What's up? And Garrett?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking up in here.
Okay.
You guys cool for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just feel it in there, all right?
Yep.
So they'll fall back to 200 par, 6 behind the trio of co-leaders. It's the Good Midwest Open. And we're taking our first look. It's over at 16.
There is crowds on every tee box. You got Sploosh. Oh, no.
This is an intimidating hole.
No.
Come on.
You know, that's
There's a bunch of jokes in there.
Oh, no. Sploosh took a splash. A little sploosh of his own.
It's 194 yards today for these players. And from the black tees, this par 3 plays over 300 yards.
It's just disgusting.
Course record here is only 1 under par, head by former PGA Tour player Craig Bowden, who hit 5-iron off that hole to lay up and then wedged it on.
Oh, there we go, Paige. Nice save.
Does Paige roll it and I don't know this?
She can
But
get
listen,
I feel like she's
don't
putting.
underestimate
I'm not
Paige.
underestimating it, but I thought she was like a great driver of the ball.
She's a great golfer.
Do we have his college headshot or no? Yeah. Taylor back left of the green. He's kind of burst on the content scene. He's a lot of fun to watch. Just sends it, playing jorts.
He's true to who he is.
Really just embraces the country life, the country vibes. This collection of par 3s, and no surprise when you're playing a Pete Dye design. He's known for very intimidating architecture, and these are a challenging set. So listening to a podcast from first time Bubby met the good guys, got invited to shoot some content, and after that first day, that night, they're like, hey, you want to move in? Join Good? He's like, sure. Calls his mom, says, hey, I'll be home in 2 weeks to ship my car down, but moving to Dallas. Just a certain connection that they could feel right at the start.
That'll do. Just on the front side of the green, giving yourself a putt.
Funny story. You just shared that about Brad. But I'm sorry, not Bubby. But when Sploosh came into the scene, it was the same situation. He came to visit. He ended up leaving college, leaving home, and moved right in with Garrett because they just hit it off so well. And Sploosh has been making a splash in the scene, apparently. We got Mason here up next. UCLA's finest. He's doing quite well today, showing off his skills.
Just wrapped up his college career with the UCLA Bruins. And recently turned pro, Dre. What was it, a week or two ago?
About 2
2
weeks
weeks.
ago.
Pretty cool experience right here, though. When you get out, you start playing mini tours or anything that's not PGA Tour, even Korn Ferry Tour. It's nice to play in front of a lot of people and kind of get that adrenaline going, because when you go and you're traveling week to week by yourself and not a whole lot of people are out there watching mini tours, it can be a little bit at ease. It'll put you at ease after playing in front of crowds like this.
We got Scharf here at 9.
Working up over a ridge, cresting right here. Pretty good putt.
They've had quite a few long putts. Oh, Matt's apparently struggling out there.
Wow. Very different world, I gotta say, but it's great putt, dude.
Dang it. Oh, come on.
My 21-year-old son is.
I have no idea what the cane was referring to.
Now his partner, Sock.
Dig.
Dig.
Like hopped in the.
That was a good line.
First roll, hopped pretty
That was
good.
such a nice thing to say,
all,
to
dude.
not making a putt after you just saw the line.
Hopsy, hopsy.
That was
I mean,
supportive.
from where we were, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
Good par.
I really, it's 80%. Gonna light up the back 9 here. Do something crazy.
9 under.
All birdie putts
Yeah,
on the ninth
I mean-
green.
You want to par the par 3s, you just gotta eagle the par 5s. You know, that's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
Andrews Lang and
I feel like
Rich
we've had
Beam.
when we've had a tee shot in fairway or rough, we've had
birdie looks.
birdie putt on every hole. So.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they miss low.
That's that.
I feel like we're going to see a switch up in
Meditate this
in
morning.
gears on
Yeah.
this back 9 with a lot of the teams. They're going to start to feel the pressure, and with the prize at the end, I think some people are really going to put it into gear.
Yeah, we saw that at the Good Desert Open for sure. Some heat down the stretch.
Sit.
We're going.
Oh!
Now sit.
I mean, I speeded
That's
it a
just
little
cruel.
bit.
I think I saw where you started.
I just
he
what
rolls the putter well.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want though.
I know.
Like that one for par.
Yeah.
Scares the piss out of me. Of course, Richie, you dropped it off putt in the last 4 holes.
The good thing you were tapping, and I left it 5 feet short. So.
Yeah, Jack, we can't be doing that again.
Yeah,
Beam
well,
taking his time reading this putt. He refuses
Well,
to
forget it.
miss. The competitor in him is showing up right now.
When you're, I don't know, a couple of those putts where I've left it short after, it feels like you're not hitting it that hard.
You got a call here, George. He knows what it does.
Not seeing it right.
you want me to call a 25-footer for birdie?
I want you to.
I'd like to see, let's play your hand, Ray. What are you thinking?
He's going to make it.
You're calling make.
Go Beamer.
All right, I'll be on the Beamer bandwagon.
When you're tapping, I need to hit it 10 feet by, and hopefully it catches the back of the hole.
This is going to depict how my night at the casino goes.
Beam for birdie.
But then, yeah.
And Dre's crapping out.
Brother, Brett.
Good Pratt.
It's not my fault, it's his.
Chris
I
Pratt.
advise you not go to the casino tonight.
Oh, I'll be there.
Do you speak from experience?
Oh, absolutely not. I refuse.
This is Sean Walsh now.
Oh,
Pull the string.
to nearly kicking range. What a shot.
Gosh, how did I miss?
Back to the ninth.
Just looking,
Colin.
you're like, that's in,
I thought you made yours, yeah.
right?
He said he still lives in Michigan and been playing at Saginaw Valley State, but would like to move to warm weather soon.
Oh.
Dart right.
So we're 2 under.
Yeah, I mean, there's pitch there, man.
Right?
Yeah.
We're 2 under. I mean, come on.
I like the self-talk and the motivation that we hear amongst these teammates. They're Kind of wish there was one group out there, though, that would just be at each other's throats.
Just raging?
Yeah, just for
I
our
mean,
entertainment.
Listen, Austin and Garrett might be there soon if they don't get their relationship in order.
Kruper. Man, they just can't get anything to drop today.
I mean, like the crowd on 18.
Caddy golf 2 weeks ago, I went 44-31.
What?
Because there's a drivable. Golf's a funny game, Dre. You go from, they said, making everything to a day where I don't think they made a putt outside 3 feet.
400 square.
No, it hasn't even been ugly.
Who's doing that?
You're just not getting anything to fall, and that's the way it works sometimes.
Yeah. I can't see. Yeah, I can't.
Keep
exactly.
team morale up with 9 to go as we're up to the 16th, Dre.
Oof, little downhill putt there.
Does anybody call Bubby Tom?
His girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah. I just heard her earlier refer to him as. I said, Tom who? Gavin here for quite a close putt.
Do you know when the name
I like the self-talk,
Bubby
stuck. Motivation that we hear amongst these teammates.
I actually don't.
So his mom called him Bubby when he was a little kid, and then it was always Tom growing up and in high school. Goes to college, parents' weekend. Mom's calling him Bubby, catches on with his friends, and then he flipped from Tom to Bubby in college, and now it's stuck ever since.
Bubby suits him so well.
Tom
is just... Tom, I feel like if I say Tom to him, I feel like we're going to a meeting or something.
Too formal.
It's too formal.
Yeah. You got to have the personality to pull off a Bubby.
Mostly just left to right, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the perfect backdrop of what the Good Midwest Open has looked like today.
Pin just 7 on the front edge of this green.
Get out.
Go.
Get up there. Get up there. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Got.
How was she apologizing? 20 feet? It's not a bad partner shot.
I mean, she's a competitor in her heart. That girl can play.
We may hear Colt say, we're done with the sorries. We're all trying.
You and Paige have something in common. Both Aztecs.
Oh, that's right. I went to SDSU as well. I thought you were about to say we're both women or something. I said, thanks for reminding me. I tend to forget when I'm around a bunch of these boys.
You gave me a look like, where the heck is this going? Colt second.
Looks good. I need to pull out here for a lot of.
How good is that from Colt Nose?
That was
nice shots
that was a good shot. I almost tripped him and said, "Is he bringing out the putter from there?" But you know.
Every time you have.
All right, Sploosh already missed. Now Chance Taylor.
Like I know you're just.
You gotta give me a little credit. Come on.
No, it was good. That was a good one. I'm still recovering from the stress of answering that. This shot from the 9th is not giving any clue of how it feels to be on that 9th tee box coming in. But if you catch it good, that ball will roll as close to the green as possible.
For people watching, you'll never play.
Yeah,
We've seen what the rough can do to us. Yeah, it's been tough. 96 judged. What is it actually?
We'll listen in.
Do you want?
100 yards, perfect number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tito's Gatorade. Actually, I think we have Gatorade.
I have Gatorade. Do you just want like
Clearly,
a
we
full
hear
thing
how
of Tito's?
Colt's feeling.
Time for some swing oil.
Time for some swing oil.
For Mr. Nost.
Yeah, ball well below his feet here. Should move from left to right, and once it hits the green, also start moving that way.
So we're going to watch the second shot. How would you characterize a Pete Dye course for someone who hasn't
And then
played
go up and
one?
go to the bathroom.
It's scary. I know that his goal when he was making the stadium course out in
Go down a little fast.
out in La Quinta, his goal was to make it as hard as possible. And I think that once he saw people starting to play a little bit better there, he came out and made this place and said, this is going to be harder.
I kind of did too.
I thought I hit an inch behind that ball.
Okay. Thank you.
So hard to swing right now.
Now that Garrett's on the green, they should give
Did they?
his partner a little comfort to hit.
Spin.
Did you go long?
Spin.
That looked like a pretty good action.
Tee shot.
Oh, beauty.
And there we go. That gave him the confidence to go for it, and it played out well.
Come on, spot on. And
Okay.
one of their best looks at birdie on this front side.
Yeah.
Even though we did make 5.
So Austin Reeves has Hillbilly Bogey for his golfer TikTok. He's also known as Hillbilly Kobe. Kobe Bryant, who played on the Lakers. And wears a couple different hats.
Yeah, both of them are hillbilly-ish.
See, he was able to put that one together.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Brownlee from the rough. Looking back at it, came out a little squirrely for him.
Edge into the a lot out of it. About 50 yards.
Ends up in a pretty good spot. Oh. Just a nasty lip out for Sploosh.
Time to see Mr. Taylor with some pressure.
Dalkey, this team is 8 under through 8. We're getting very candid updates from our teams that are mic'd up, sprinkled throughout the broadcast.
Yeah.
He's got to sit. He'll make it. All right. Huh?
At some point, right?
Do it before we can drive the carts. Shut up.
Here's the putt you were calling for, Dre.
This is pressure putt.
But bam!
I'm a big fan of the ponytail. Bring it.
On to the
Starting in
10th.
Back 9.
.378 from all the way back here.
That'll work. Good ball. Make it.
Matt Sharp feeling confident with that 3-wood there.
Yeah, come down the hill.
Come down, come down. Back.
Sorry.
Good OGs.
How did I not hit that ridge and just give me something?
Good ball, good ball. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not bad, Sharpie.
You're good. That's why I had the hybrid.
Thank you.
Okay, Trey, so I was asking before, if you're Gallin and Kruper, really even at the turn, just hasn't been a great day. What type of goals are you setting on the backside? If you're like, all right, I want to finish and at least do this to end the day.
I mean, however many birdies you can make, you're just trying to birdie every hole. So let's say, how many holes they have left right now?
Just told you they made the turn.
Yeah, they're right here. I'd like to get 8 birdies in 9 holes, which is doable in the scramble format, but start it out.
Somehow. Rock bounce.
Seen a couple in the fairway.
Yep, might need those, huh? Appreciate it.
Bye.
Driver was feeling so good until right there.
Dre, you ever tried swinging like this?
Yeah.
In drills, but this is not how my swing operates. My swing is as fast as you can possibly get.
Just fast and furious.
You're just trying to get it over with?
Right at the start, I get about halfway back, and I just start thinking, go!
He just wants the pain to end as quickly as possible. There you go. That should be a
Hey. Great ball, brother.
I mean, who does that on tour? Cam Young? Is that
Cam Young?
That's pretty
Very
close.
good one.
Maybe
Ball, Ben.
Sanjay
Thanks,
Im
brother.
What the frick?
and Hideki Matsuyama
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
used to have the
Can I
Hedzi.
sign on this?
Wow. That caught a pretty nice roll.
If you had to go shortlist of prettiest swings, obviously Adam Scott's like the best on the PGA Tour. The Pause King.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Put him on the short list of one you just want to watch on a loop over
Not
and over.
freaking Bubby.
and over.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Crushing it
for
right
sure.
That's big of you to say.
Hey, can you guys help us out with some food? Question mark. Anything that's easy to eat.
All right, I don't think these guys have missed in about 6 holes. Can Dalkey pour in another? Oh, he's walking quick. It's like that would have been a really cocky walk in from off the green, but he could tell it was a miss hit.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and his partner was up there close, too. He had a free run at it. That was probably the quick walk.
that's a nice run at it by Marquez. They're 8 under through 9. That's the low front 9 we've seen by far.
Good.
You played any head-to-heads or fun matches with Paige or been part of groups where you're out on the course?
Not yet, but hopefully soon. She did say to come out to the East Coast so we could film something together, but I think she would have to give me strokes on every hole. That girl she can play.
She can really play. It would be fun to get like a 2-on-2 match going, or
I'd love to team up with her against somebody. That would be fun.
you two against Ray, although I don't know if that would be a fair fight. All right. This guy can just press full send when he lets it go. Watch this. Oh, look at that
God,
recoil.
That recoil was insane.
And then he's doing it might be a little left. The gallery, just the nonchalant look, like, yeah,
I heard
went
it
over the cart.
We got to look at birdie here.
Nose does not miss from this distance. Oh, spoke too soon. The announcer's curse. Got Blair O'Neill with this group as we're watching Bubby on the box.
Getting that shirt.
Yeah, you guys, this hole typically plays into the wind. It's a very difficult driving hole. Par's a great score here, but right and left are both not good off of the tee, so let's see what we got here.
Bubby packs a punch with the driver.
Yeah, he does.
It's there somewhere.
Where is it? And you guys, no one's mentioned the wind out here. Did you guys know that it's typically 30 miles an hour of wind out here on just a normal day? So the locals were telling me that it to be this calm is just so abnormal. So they've got great playing conditions, even though it's warm.
Lucky they're getting a day like that for the Good Midwest Open.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just sitting on top of this property, you can see how it could get windy and then get tough. That long fescue grass all around the rough area.
As you guys know, the nickname out here from the locals is Pete Diabolical.
That makes complete
They
sense.
call this course Pete Diabolical. Makes absolute sense. I mean, off the tees, these are just the typical Pete giving you a scary look off the tee and make you feel uncomfortable.
I don't think there would be enough golf balls and enough daylight to try and play the tips if you're we'll call it a 15 handicap, and you're forced to try and go around here from those back tees. It is just insanely hard.
It's scary. I looked at it earlier, and it's very scary.
What's your handicap right now, George?
I'm a 7.7 index.
So you're going to tip it out tomorrow?
I am not a glutton for punishment. I just played Pinehurst number 2 yesterday. That was enough. But I will be out here to check it out. Eric Anders Lang, hat on, hat off, hat on, hat off.
Couldn't make this guy no mess all by myself.
This is a cute little shot right here for Anders Lang.
Go.
Yeah, not bad.
I guess the hat off helped.
Smattering of applause.
Tomorrow when you go play, I mean, it's okay. You can hit from the reds if you'd
If I
like.
had a hat, I
Tee
would
it forward.
Hit forward. There's nothing wrong with that.
No shame in the game.
It's better to tee from the reds than to lose a whole box of balls.
You said that with quite the smirk, but I do agree with you.
Oh, that was a little toot in that.
Smiling as I'm taking body blows. Beam.
Thank you all. Forward a little bit. Trying to chase it up there. Dang it.
That's like
walk up.
It's actually a cool little shot right there.
Trying to chase it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it is. At least now there's a shake coverage.
I mean,
We used to
I don't think
work
that's
a lot
easy
with
to
Rich
do.
Beam at Golf
Get
Channel.
any spinach
Now
on
he's
it to get it.
At our sister company, Sky
ball is
Sport.
that?
So he travels a lot to London, based in Texas.
We're in some deep trouble here.
That's
also
that one?
Get back. There's nothing.
U.S. Open
Okay,
broadcast last week.
listen, because if you would have told me you hit it a little bit off the hill, we'd have a problem.
Now Guyberger Jr. second. That Guyberger name, famous in golf circles, right?
That it is. And second shot down here, you can't see the green surface. You're playing up quite a bit, but finds it. That'll give them an eagle look.
It's quite a long eagle there.
Several
Pin can't be right here.
Back to 10. We have Kruper.
Oh, yeah, I'm up there. Jeez, what am I doing?
His partner still fighting for it.
Thank you, sir.
I feel like it's a good tour average.
This is a pretty impressive drive. The hole's playing 378 just off the front edge.
Average from there?
A little red in that one.
Yeah, think about it. Like some of these guys drive down there and
Trying to get something
silver
going.
bunker, rock hard greens.
Watch it. Watch it, Jack.
Simma.
Yeah.
Watch it, Jack.
Well, it's actually not coming towards me like I thought.
These greens are quick.
Of course, they're set.
How fast did they seem yesterday?
I mean, today they said they were rolling at 11.
Yep.
But yesterday,
This is a gnarly
it
little
was,
pin. On
it's
it.
so sensitive. There was no way. I feel like they were rolling faster than 11. It's more so just how the greens are sitting.
Yeah.
Land in the wrong spot, your ball will take off in the wrong direction.
You're out there and all one time it just like hits you and you're like,
This could be something that would get them going with 8 holes to go if you can somehow find the bottom.
yeah, no, it's
Didn't quite roll out enough.
No, I see that too.
I mean,
They're having a tough time
Has to
putting as
go
well, so
right.
leaving those
I mean,
putts long are not fun for them.
Earlier on the 13th, Dylan Block. Oh, there we go.
Love seeing a father and son duo, and they're 8 under currently. I'm sure this is just a blast to do together.
So Dylan turning pro. They got another Block. Ethan Block is the youngest son who's trying to play D1 college golf. Golfing family. Michael Block, the head pro at Arroyo Trabuco in Mission Viejo, California. So that was on the previous hole. This is their third shot to the 14th.
Leaving a little room for his father to light some fireworks here at the 14th.
So I met them 3 years ago at the PGA Professional Championship in Austin. Was playing with them in the Pro-Am. Dylan was actually caddying for Michael, was a high school sophomore then. And after high school, decided that he wanted to turn pro, chase long drive, while also working on his game to see if he can try and play not just mini tours, but ascend to the game's higher levels.
I talked to Michael during the PGA, and he's saying that his son's kind of right in that middle gray area where he wants to chase long drive, but he's good enough that he thinks he can play. But he's like, you got to spend a little more time doing one or the other. You make a decision, but kind of having a good time doing both right now.
And balancing all that, he's quite the content creator as well. He turns around content almost every single day. So I can imagine what balancing that as well as trying to become pro, how that's going to go.
How tough do you think it is for guys who want to be pro while also doing a full-time commitment to content creation? What's the balance like there?
I mean, content creation, a lot of people don't realize it's almost a 24/7 job. You're creating, you're writing, you're filming, you're doing all sorts of things as well as trying to practice. It's tough.
Let's get an update on the 17th here, Blair.
Bubby and Mace, they are about 160, just in the rough on the right, but it's all right, not bad. They've got a good look at the pin. Now, this green is really long, but it's very skinny, so a shot to this middle green, or a shot to the middle of the green would be excellent here. Anything right, obviously, is no good. But if they can get a clean sweep on this, middle of the green, play it safe, make a putt.
What's the fun of playing it safe in a scramble, though? You gotta let it fly, but I guess to Blair's point, from this angle, not exactly a pin you could necessarily take on.
It's Pete Diabolical, you guys. Do not forget.
There's a little room behind the pin. Back pin location, probably 7 paces, but it does fall off quickly into a collection area, so you got to be a little cognizant of that.
Yeah, there's some space back there, isn't there?
The leader's at 9 under.
Sounded good. He says hit somebody. Oh. Oh, wow. Great shot. Forget middle of the green. Let's go right at it.
Well, now Mason can probably
Fire
just
at
go
it.
for it.
Absolutely.
I would hope so.
Put it in the hole. What else are you going to do?
You hear that? He says, I was aiming 20 yards left. He was going for the middle. That's a great miss.
Yeah, these guys got to feel like this is must-make birdie at 17 and 18 with just a one-shot lead. There's a lot of groups behind them that have plenty of holes left.
You can just rip at it. Let's see. Little left, going to the middle. Either way, they got a great putt up there, so they're looking at birdie.
Yeah, they have about 18 inches. I don't think they're going to have an issue with that.
Mason Green's YouTube channel, more than 225,000 subscribers, and his TikTok has 850,000 follows as well.
Good shot. Yeah.
Outstanding. Guy Burger's roll on the 14th.
Guy Burger. Saying that over and over again. Guy Burger. That's a hard one.
Rolls right off the tongue.
So good.
Oh, that was world class.
Yeah.
Tap it in. Good stuff. Got to cash in when you got the chance.
That'll move them to 7 under. 2 back.
That's about the same distance Michael Block had to make last year's PGA Championship in 2023. Ooh.
Oh.
And a 6-footer for par on the final hole to finish top 15 and rolled it in. Not quite there. Let's see if Ethan can bail out Pops.
Dylan will do phenomenally. I think so. I have all the confidence in the world that he's going to make this.
Getting my Block brothers mixed up.
I mean, it's easy to do, and they all look alike.
Pick your dad up.
Oh, and he does.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt.
Co-leaders now at 9 under par. How about that birdie run? 4 straight, 11 through 14. You still think 15 wins it?
I don't know. This course is tough. I mean, if 9 under's the lead right now, they only have, what, 2 holes left?
Yep.
I don't know. There's a lot of golf left, a lot of groups left. I'm thinking around 10. This is tough.
We've got a lot left for Dulke and Brownlee as well. They're 8 under through 9, playing the 10th.
Oh, that's right.
Blair, update us here on 17.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of trouble here. So Sploosh has a par putt here. They were short right, got stuck in that thick grass, and just wasn't much to do there. Chance left his chip shot short. And this is as good as we got right here. So, let's see. Oh, just low. And it just takes off those Pete Dye putts. Past that pin's just rolling off, but at least he gave it a good look. They want to make this bad. Little left to right breaker. Kind of a slider down that hill when it gets to the last about 4 or 5 feet.
Nobody needs to make bogeys in scrambles.
A little disappointed he didn't rock the George today.
It's tournament
Just
day.
played a little much.
I know. That's the uni. He has, and you got to look at his, if you Google Tennessee Tech, Chance Taylor, his college golf profile picture.
Bubby right here. The shot that he hit into this green was just stellar.
One of the best I've ever seen.
You think he would be in the lead if he had the jorts on?
I think, yeah.
Wow.
100%.
The power of the jorts.
It's a little swampy out there for that, isn't it?
The power of Bubby's second Just left them 2 feet for birdie. The fist pump from Bubby Broders. They're at 10 under.
Yeah, they are.
Back in the lead.
Back at it. He felt real good after that approach shot.
Wouldn't you, Blair?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Well, that shot looks scary down there. It was a beauty. It was not an easy shot by any means. Not an easy pin. I mean, this green is bigger than most, but like I said, it's really skinny, so you just don't have much room to work with.
Bubby signing autographs for the fans. Love to see that. They got 1 hole still to go. He's going to be in the booth a little later as part of the Good Midwest Open. They are out in front by 1. See if they have one more birdie in store on 18 and try and post 11 under. But will that hold up? Because Brad Dulke and Marquez Brownlee, 8 under through 9. They are just starting the backside.
Let's not forget about the blocks either. They are on a heater.
Blocks will not be stopped. They got 4 to go. But will they have enough birdies? They've got 4 in a row heading to the 15th.
So, you guys ready to join Golf Pass and save hundreds on golf every year? Gore!
I don't know, man.
I'm in.
Get it together, dude.
Join the world's most remarkable golf club today. Chunked shots and high scores can make playing better golf seem impossible. Fortunately, there's the Golf Fix. Your prescription for better shots and smoother swings. Get great instruction and play great golf starting today. Ask Devin if the Golf Fix is right for you.
It is.
The Golf Fix, streaming now on Golf Pass.
Experience Myrtle Beach's finest fairways. Win a 3-night stay at the Marina Inn and conquer unforgettable rounds on legendary courses. Enter now at golfpass.com/Myrtle Beach.
Garrett Clark's second shot at the 10. Yeah. This will take a lot of touch. I feel like these guys are due. Style something up.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm going to just call or no, I'll be with them. I'm going to do their
Thanks.
interview after.
You know, hot. Had spin, but it just checked way too late. I feel like I almost should have taken it a little higher with more roll.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're good. How would you play this shot, Dre?
I think you're just going up there trying to figure out where you want to land it because they're well below the green here where they cannot see the surface. So it kind of takes a little bit of imagination and touch.
Yeah. It's dicey.
But that looked pretty good.
Please.
I didn't quite catch.
Into that hill, it's going to stop.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, probably. Harder shot than I think we both thought.
The pin's sitting on a little bit of a crest, though, so anything beyond the pin's going to roll away. Anything short of it's working up towards it. It's kind of a peculiar little spot.
Earlier in the 11th, let's see if Rich Beam still has that old man strength.
Oh, buddy, does he? He hits it straight, too.
I don't know about old man strength, but more of old man accuracy. There's old man golf where they just don't miss. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
I'd say that's old man strength. He just drove the par 4 to 6 feet.
Are we calling it strength or he's just limber?
And retract my statement.
Scharf. Does he have a third ace and a par 4 in him? Oh, how about that line? Flew it on.
And it's rolling a little bit.
Some eagle putts. We got some action here.
We heard Blair talking about how it can blow up to 30 out here. This shot would be terrifying. Not 18.
Big tee shots on 18, Blair.
Bubby just smashed it down the middle of the fairway. Not down the middle, but the line that you want is that American flag down there. So let's see what Mason can do. He can just rip it this one. This is a tough finishing hole. He doesn't like that, but it's a tough finishing hole. It's not easy to hit in 2. I don't think many can hit it in 2. Like I said, the real line to the fairway is to that flag with about a 260 carry. If you go left, you're just down the hill. doesn't leave you much of a shot or even a chance to even go for it in 2.
Jackson's turn.
This is good shot, yeah. Very good, right on line.
It's so easy to get so unlucky off the tee.
He said could have carried it 270. That was a good swing there. I'll have a look at it, and if anything, that's a great 3-shot hole too.
Great aerial
for the average player
that we're getting of the Die course at French Lick Resort. All right, this is worth the price of admission.
Chance has got it teed up real high, and he's so hard on that one. We like it. We like it, little right of that American flag, but that's going to be real nice.
What the people came to see.
He feels good about it. Great shot. Good swing there. Power.
Man, the people just walking through the crowd over the ropes.
I'm going to go here with Garrett Clark. The long putt. Was fighting for a birdie. Just missed it.
Nothing.
Broke all the way across the hole from left to right there. That looked really good.
Now live Austin Reeves. Good 3-point shooter with the Lakers. Let's see if he's got a birdie roll from deep. Start this backside on the right note. Kind of been the story for this twosome.
Crazy pin. We need to move that.
That pin placement was a little tough, though, because it almost looks like it drops right past the hole.
Yeah.
So if you get it a little bit too far, it's going to take off.
Really nice.
Now for birdie, Brownlee.
It's all right.
Whoa! They're human.
What's worse, leaving it right at the edge or a lip out?
I'd say the lip out.
Lip out.
Lip out gives you false hope.
It's a tease.
All right, Dalkey. To get to 9 under within 1 of the lead. Missed opportunity.
Dang it, turned the wall.
He looks good over the putter right now, though. He is making aggressive strokes. It looks like he is putting with the intent to make every one of them.
What stood out to you from watching here in the booth, Carol? So we're watching Walsh for Eagle on the 14th.
What has stood out to me?
Yeah, anything surprised you, caught your attention? Figure this Eagle putt will.
I mean, no, I'm more impressed by your new good shirt that you got going on here.
This is actually
It's pretty sharp.
From the Good Desert Open.
I know. It
It's
looks
amazing
great.
How the fabric.
I can't tell the difference between the fairway on the screen and you next to me.
I think you both look great.
Right back at you,
Thank
Dre.
you.
Was that where you just say a compliment to get a compliment back on us?
I was just
shot.
adding into your guys' admiring of each other.
So we're out at the
Admiration.
maybe leave it.
We can leave it in.
Yeah, we may
We'll leave it in.
Leave it in for this one.
The thing to
Cooper.
admire,
It's all right.
the Fu Manchu.
Yeah, come on now.
How long do you think it would take Ben Kruper to copy your facial hair?
I think a little commitment, hope and prayer, he could do it.
From across the 11th green.
It's kind of exactly where he said. It's exactly where he said. Go right.
Oh my goodness, that was a putt.
That is unbelievable.
Great touch.
Oh,
Hit it right over the caddy spot. Good read.
I feel like at this point, all of them are just hoping to get it close enough to two putt.
gosh dang it, Jack.
Yeah, I thought that had a chance, to be honest. I was kind of,
Yeah, I think I see it.
Yeah, perfect.
I feel like we should probably mark this ball. This is making me very stressed out right now.
This for Eagle. Can Sharf go big bird here?
Is that too high?
Stayed out. That one stayed
Come out here.
No,
Come over here.
man.
Stayed out on you.
Everyone's out, I'm assuming.
I know they aren't.
Hey, come on. Back
on
on that
now.
birdie train.
Come on now.
getting that putt to fall like they wanted, but those were both really good attempts there. Nice touch.
Would you? I know. When it came down the hill.
And we got a great one with Team Beam, Anders Lang.
Just a hair outside the left edge.
Is the hat still off or is it back on?
Currently it.
Oh, it's off.
Oh, so this is a good omen. Currently at 5 under. This is an eagle putt trying to get to 7.
They could join the party and make our first page of the leaderboard at the Good Midwest Open. Crunching the numbers.
Oh, secured
Bottom of
the
cup.
bag.
Rolls the rock.
I wonder if the hat's going to come back on or if he's just going to leave it off. It seems to be working at this moment.
You're going to get out there a little bit later, and if you see the hat on, you need to make sure that you get in his ear.
I might just
Average tee shot.
run up there and take it
It should have
myself.
went in,
How about
but
this?
yeah, we'll take that.
32 on the front line, 3-2 start on the backside.
No doubt. Right over the crew.
About this, after the second hole, I figured out what your speed was. Now I'm keeping up with it now.
Yeah, no,
I think we get along well.
Like national news if he drove the green with you on the fucking end.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts. They've been struggling with the putting today.
Yeah, it sure does. No.
Let's zoom all the way up to the 18th.
Not really, no.
It's a scramble. You're allowed to do that. Blair, take it away.
Bobby just hit an amazing drive. Obviously, I said left is not good, but the thing is he rolled all the way down the hill. He's on the flat, which there's not many flat shots out here on the Pete Dye course. So he's got about 180 up the hill. He's got a great line where this pin is. They've got a great look at it. So hopefully he can just hit it right at it, get it close, get it dialed in. Maybe put another birdie on the board. It's headed right of the green. Looks like it's going to just catch. Okay, just got the fairway. But that may be a tough chip with the. They've got to hit it over the sand, and that pin's kind of tucked right behind the sand. But we got one more chance. See if Mason can just drop one right in there.
Another birdie appears to be a must.
Yeah, they definitely want to close this out with the birdie. That looks really good, you guys. Be good. They're saying be good, be on it. Yeah. They're up there. It looks like birdie is absolutely in sight. They got a good putt up that hill. Excellent. They love it. Beauty.
Let's see if they can close out with that elusive big birdie.
11T, we have
eagle,
Austin
George.
Reeves. Might be a little too much right.
Oh, especially when we're playing teams, they're just like, nope, we're going after it.
The order. That's the problem.
The tech stuff? A long time ago. Just started.
Let's see if Garrett can get it in the fairway.
Come on.
Fairway.
Put one on the green.
Green.
Right now, I don't know if they've been hitting much greens.
Going to follow the flight of this tee shot from Garrett. And this will be brought to you by our friends at Golf Pass. Got our tracer technology. Uh-oh.
I mean,
What was that you just said a minute ago?
Good card.
Hi, George.
Touche.
I like having you here.
See, I haven't lost the faith.
I just like to be realistic.
Well, the realistic part is that if you're going to get it all the way down there, it's either going to be green or rough. It's not going to be fairway. They're going to get it all the way there.
Hey, these guys eagle here. They have a share of the lead. Brownlee.
That shot shape you don't want to see.
Keeping the trace on that was just kind of cruel.
Right?
All right.
Huh? So you said Dulky's added a bunch of speed, Dre?
I heard
I like that, yeah. A little stretch.
Colt talking on his little mic somewhere around the 6th hole that he was talking to Dalkey, saying that if he's hitting iron, right?
So you were eavesdropping on Colt?
I always eavesdrop on Colt. I try to steal everything that he says.
He had time to talk about that in between asking for some more sweetened juice.
Birdie juice, as Colt calls it.
Go.
On a pretty good line,
Yep.
leaking right.
Get up.
Will it carry enough?
Get up.
Oh, big bounce
Ooh.
into the bunker.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad spot to end up.
Top of the face. It's crazy if that didn't catch the bunker. That.
Yeah, he moved it from 119 when he first joined
Anything
Good
right
Good,
of that car path
and now
is-
is
you'll
swinging
see.
at about 130 miles an hour, which is flying.
That's off the charts. Fastest guy on the PGA Tour. Camp Champ's around what? 126, 127?
Yeah, that's cruiser too. I'm sure Champ has a little extra in there because it looks easy to him.
I think Paige is going to put it on the green.
Oh.
I'm rooting for her right now. Come on, Paige.
Not just finding a fairway.
Ay, ay, ay. No bueno, mi amiga, no bueno.
Across the cart path. A lot of course here.
Yeah.
So much course.
Oh, they switched the order there. Paige going first and then Colt.
Well, they're playing at the same tee box. Does Colt have the firepower to get here? 295 front adjusted.
Watch him be the only one to hit it. See, I tried to support him, but
Oh. Bunker, I think.
it's all right, Colt. Just put it out of there.
Shouldn't be too bad of a spot there, Marquez.
Yeah.
Little bunker shot.
Just not used to watching Colt hit it like this.
Final green, Good Midwest Open. First group out, Mason Green, Bubby Broders. They're at 10 under par. If they post 11, could have a chance because this back nine has been playing tough, but they got to make this.
Oh, what if that would have been? What a wait if that would have been a finish. I almost lost all my words there. I got excited.
That would have got them in at 12. Pardon me. They're putting for eagle on the last.
Back to 15. Michael blocked a tie. Oh.
Oh, they switched the order there. Paige going first and then Colt.
Well, they're playing at the same tee box.
Just reliving what we just saw.
It was gold.
Green for eagle.
Oh, you can't do that. You're allowed to say sorry.
So that left for an 11 under 61.
I think that hillside is going to be packed here in about an hour and a half.
This for birdie. Sploosh.
Pretty good effort.
You can see the seriousness on everyone's faces at this point as it's getting to the end.
Yeah, this is grind mode.
Chance Taylor now. Give it a chance.
A respectable round as their day has come to a close. It's a 7 under 65.
They got about a, what, four footer here. Still a little meat left on the bone, but they really want to make this a little downhill. It's looking to me like it's going to break a little right to left. And they need this for birdie to retake the lead. So this is a big Big putt right here.
To post the low round in the clubhouse.
They mean business. Let's see it. Oh my goodness.
Brutal for Bobby.
Touched it, in and out. All right, they got a good look at it, though. Mason knows exactly what to do. Set up, make a good, confident stroke, trust that line, and end off with a great round here.
Yankees feeling a little pressure, Dre?
I think he is. I also think that Bubby might be worried about that he just tapped that in.
Yes.
There we go.
Never a doubt, guys. Never a doubt.
They had quite a round.
So good. They got to feel good about that round.
11 under 61, low round so far. They're the first group off, so the leaders for the time being, but they're going to have to watch the groups behind them. There are a lot of birdies out there. The blocks are just one back. They have 3 holes to go. Dulke and Brownlee at 8 under. They are 3 back with 8 to go. And don't forget about Rich Beam and Eric Anders Lang. They just eagled their last hole, so they're 4 back with 7 to go. A lot of golf left at the Good Midwest Open. Walsh is second at 15.
What a shot.
I've seen him do that before, Dre.
I have. I've played around him a little bit up in the Northwest. He was a Gonzaga product in Spokane, Washington. He could play some golf.
All right, we're going to hear from Bubby and Mason. That's coming up when we return after the short break. It's the Good Midwest Open.
What's up, guys? First off, thank you guys for tuning in to the Midwest Open. If you haven't downloaded the Underdog app, there's a link at the top of the description. Code GOOD will get you up to $250 in bonus cash. Some details about this app. It is the best place to play fantasy sports. If you guys go in and you do a pick'em entry up to 5 picks, you can win up to 100 times your money. Now, there's a special going on right now. Asia Wilson just has to go for higher than 1 point. You can pair that with the rest of your picks to win. Again, Underdog Fantasy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Good Midwest Open. Code GOOD, Underdog Fantasy for up to $250 in bonus cash. We'll see you guys there.
That was a tough day, guys.
That was a tough day.
But we're here now. What do we get?
I know. I don't even have to look at the menu. I get the elevated egg sandwich every time.
Yeah, you do. That is great.
You know, there's so much to choose from, but I think today I gotta go with the Belgian waffle. Sharp, I feel like you're gonna be sweet today.
You know, after that round, that's a great guess. I'm probably going to do the French toast, but also I'm going to do their farm stand breakfast tacos.
I think we also should throw in some $1 Million bacon.
Oh my gosh, great. Let's get 2 more.
I'm not going to lie, boys. Everything looks great, but I think I won this one.
It looks like it.
Speaking of winning, you guys can win a huge giveaway that First Watch is putting on. You can win a buddy trip to Pinehurst. Before we talk about that, there's a secondary prize also that First Watch is doing. They're giving away 10 good putters to 10 different people. QR code right there if you guys want to scan it and have a chance to win. Now to talk about that Pinehurst trip, you guys are going to get to play Pinehurst number 2, number 10, and any other course out there of your choosing. I'm kind of jealous I'm not on that trip, so enjoy.
And that was the QR code to try and win that trip to Pinehurst, which, I mean, basically every golfer's dream to get to go to the cradle of American golf. If you haven't been, which was the case for me up until last week, it is a special place that you definitely want to see. Mason Green, Bubby Broders, one of the good teams in the Good Midwest Open, 11 under 61, best round we have seen so far. They are the leaders in the clubhouse. Bubby Broders is going to join us on the broadcast in the booth in a little bit, and we're about to hear from them with Blair O'Neill coming up. But we got a bunch of teams on this back nine who are trying to close strong with a birdie barrage, see if they can catch 11 or maybe even past that. I think it might take 12 or 13 under to ultimately win this. Earlier at the 11th, Dalkey from off the green.
Roll wrap.
8 under through 8, and now they got a par streak going.
Yeah. Do you think it's that much?
On this course, I feel like you need to stay in that birdie area because you can slip away real fast.
Par run can sneak up on you, Dre.
Yeah, pars are never fun in the scramble. You're just looking at your partner like, we need to get something going. You start to feel a little bit of pressure.
Live here at 11. We got Austin Reeves gearing up for his putt.
Who do you think's the best golfer in the NBA, Dre?
Steph Curry.
Shots fired.
I'm going to fire him. I'm just telling you what I've seen today.
That's why you're paid to be in that seat as the analyst who played on the PGA Tour.
Sure.
As he makes that putt.
He heard me.
Pew, pew, pew. Well done.
He heard me.
That birdie feels like a freaking
Where y'all at?
eagle.
Okay, perfect.
Timing couldn't have been better.
You can tell that brought some instant relief over there to Garrett. They needed that bad. A little morale boost that little birdie came with.
I'd have been back down the hill.
Yeah, that had some smoke coming off of it.
My 60 back.
I was thinking, like, as soon as he hit it, I was like, I hope that hits the hole, because that looks good.
I wanted to take
I love how focused Paige has looked throughout this round. You can tell she wants it. She wants to win.
They got a chance, but they got to string together a run of birdies like we saw the blocks put together on 11 through 14. They made 4 straight. And that's how they've jumped up to solo second at 10 under.
Pretty good bunker shot to get it out to this point.
Page. Oof. Burns the edge.
They're sticking to this rotation, though. Paige is starting off. She's putting very aggressively. Everything has gotten there. If it doesn't go in, she's made a lot of them.
And that's how you know Colt's a throwback. Still uses the plumb bob, which is extinct on the PGA Tour.
It's a mystery.
Colt to pick up his partner.
Oh, he flew past that. Well, speaking of train wrecks, did you know that in 1918 there was a train that crashed here that had circus animals on it, and it was released?
Wow.
All over the place.
Did not.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact of the day.
When you drive through downtown French Lick and you see the railway go right through the heart of downtown.
There's a big bronze of a buffalo down there, too. American bison.
Wow. Just a wealth of knowledge. Guy Berger. What do you think that scene was like? You're just minding your day, walking through town.
It almost makes me think of a scene in Jumanji when all the animals are coming out and people are driving and it's just chaos. Monkeys are driving the police cars. It's exactly what I think of.
Yikes. It's like Planet of the Apes. Can the Blocky Boys keep it going? Broders and Green birdied the last.
Is he going to share the lead at 11 under?
I love how Dad's going first so that his son can secure the bag.
Young nerves.
I mean, few people have had a better last 13 months than Michael Block.
Yeah, I don't know if his son really wanted to be his dad until the last 13 months, like you mentioned.
What was it like for you as a PGA Tour pro to see a club pro have that type of week at the PGA Championship?
I thought it was awesome. I think anytime you are playing against the best players in the world and you don't do that week in and week out. If you get out there and you're putting up numbers like he did and enjoying it the way he did, that was the biggest thing for me.
Can he make it? Oh, my goodness. We've seen so many lip outs today.
Look at the heartbreak of Dad.
They thought they had it. That would have touched 11 under. There's still one back. They got 2 holes to go.
They still have a fighting chance.
Very good chance. Especially, I mean, you said Dylan's a professional long driver.
Yeah.
They got the par 5 18th ahead, but one shot ahead of them is our team that's standing by with Blair O'Neill.
Leaders in the clubhouse right now, Mason Green and Bubby. 11 under, 61. How do you feel about today? I mean, you just said there's some sprinkles coming down. You're hoping maybe this starts pounding down for the groups behind you.
Yeah, I don't know if the weather's going to pick up or not, but I know there's still some very good teams out there. I heard Brad's at 10 under. I think the Blocks are also at 10 under par. Brad's an amazing golfer. Both the Blocks are good golfers, but regardless of what they do, I'm super proud of our round. We went out there, first group off, kind of set the pace, being the lead horse. There was a lot of fun out there. Yeah.
You might be happy to know that the Blocks just slipped out for 16 on birdie.
Really?
On 16 for birdie. Sorry.
Okay. I love the Blocks.
Yeah. Well, we're not too sad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You said you're going to go out there and chirp them, so maybe you don't have to.
Hometown friends, so.
Hometown friends. What was their high and low from the day today?
I mean, for me, I would say the high was that shot on 17. I was playing about, I'd say 25, 30 feet left of the pin, just trying to pour in the center of the green. And I must just left the club face open a little bit. It took off high, went right to the pin from 160 out the rough and landed to a foot. Tapped in for birdie. Low of the day, we got on a streak where we were just making a bunch of pars there for a little bit, but we kept our heads together. Knew there's some scoreable holes out there. Went and got them.
You said the funny thing when you finished is that you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be at 11 under. Well, maybe Mason is, but you said you're not.
I do think Mason is a phenomenal golfer. He's playing pro golf right now. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know me. I go out there, have fun. But sometimes when you get environments like this, it clicks. It's like, all right, I'm going to focus in. This is fun. And it also makes a difference, too. I have a teammate to show up for. So I wanted to show up for him and make sure I played some good golf.
Absolutely. Now, Mason, you just turned pro 2 weeks ago. You got a good teammate right here. How would it feel to have this be your first win since turning pro? I mean, 2 weeks, 1 win in 2 weeks, that would be amazing.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, it was a special day out here. I mean, all the fans and the energy was incredible. I've never played in front of anything like this, so it was really cool having the support of everybody. And I was pumped to be out here. Bubby was an incredible teammate. We were kind of ham and egging it the whole day. Some tough shots. The other guy recovered. So, yeah, the team was fantastic. So it was a lot of fun.
What was the strength of your game today?
I would say we just put ourselves in really good spots off the tee. I mean, the distance factor for both of us really helped. It made the course really scoreable.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a tough course, though. There is potential problems around every corner. You guys obviously played well. Great job. Now you get to sit back and relax a little bit. Well, maybe not you. You got to get to work.
I got to go hop in the booth. I'm about to be broadcasting.
You can go chirp the other players.
Exactly.
All right. We'll send it back to you guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
This was a moment ago. Ashton Gollan for birdie on the 12th.
There we go.
Now we're live.
Oh, didn't move on. Oh, hold it.
Beamer missed his birdie putt.
They both did. You see Lang's ball there behind him. Anders Lang, I'm sorry.
That should be awesome.
Go. Kick back to the tee.
Yep.
He's frantic with driver.
How you doing? Did Garrett and birdie? Awesome.
I think they did, yeah.
You actually take a picture basketball, but you can't drive a golf.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's why I got Garrett. I don't know what he's doing. Happy Father's Day. Glad you guys came out.
Yeah. Got the guys mic'd up here in the conversations as they're
there you go, brother.
Working their way around the course.
Yep.
No
Just steal
leaderboards.
your pin.
Do it on the inside.
So you're hearing everyone word of mouth trying to say
That's a
which
tough
team's at what.
situation. Oh, my
How many
fault.
back am I? What do I have to do
There you
coming
go.
in on this
Thank you,
back
brother.
nine?
That's not my shortcut.
Well, we're about to
Yes,
say
sir.
goodbye
Thank you.
to Carol Priscilla. Thank you for joining us in the booth.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed my time in here, and I will be out and about talking to the guys out on the floor.
I'll tell you what, Carol, for your first time in here, you sounded like a real pro.
I feel like we put
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming in with us.
I was in good company, guys. All right, I'll see you later. Have fun with Bubby.
I would assume. Okay. Yeah, for the record, everyone, we fairways. We ended up playing a stroke play match yesterday instead of scrambling, and I think
The fairways are super tight.
I genuinely
but
do
we'll get
believe
good
that's
spots.
that's a big.
Well, we would have found out earlier that you need to go first and just basically play your own ball.
Yeah, I go first. You go second. Yeah, we probably would have gotten to that rhythm, but it's all right. We know for the next one.
Like I said, he's not kicking me off. I think it's raining right here.
It is raining.
That is amazing.
Get a club link so we
Honestly, I would love if it just started raining.
Yes.
Right now. That would make me happy. I feel like that would do a lot.
You got one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Wasn't flirting with that left side.
In that bunker, most likely, or maybe left of it.
Yeah, they are. They are hard to hit.
Oh.
I have such a steep attack angle. Like, I can't. Like I was saying yesterday, like it's hard for me to elevate chips. I think it's because of the same thing, but like.
Might be.
How do you put it in more front in your stance, right?
On drive?
No, just like this right here, because I mean we're in the rough and we
Yeah.
don't really have any green to work with.
I'm not going to change my stance too much.
No.
I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to take less club and swing really hard.
Makes sense.
Because then it'll tower it to right. So like, I don't know. We'll probably
Get
have
it down to like
115. I'll hit a 60 degree and just
Yeah,
kill it.
I like that.
And it'll stop.
Get that down right there almost.
We're making birdie here. I just decided that.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
Four,
so
we're gonna birdie the rest.
Card Cam brought to you by First Watch.
We might throw in an eagle.
Hey,
2.
Come on. That would be sick.
30.
A hole in one.
Might as well.
It's like
Get it to.
We're grasping.
Yeah, that's.
10 feet right.
We're reaching too much.
All the way
There.
down.
I just want to break 65 at this
Take care of
point.
number
If
5,
we
120 to 120.
if we shoot like 8 or 9 under,
30 feet short of it or so.
that's all right. That's a respectable day.
Oh yeah, we're 4.
Goal setting.
Yep. You asked me about that earlier. What are you planning to do going into the back 9? And that's exactly what they're doing.
It is pounding.
Mine is 2. But I can't drink any more water.
Maybe a couple more waters. Yeah. Thank you.
You know someone did that one time?
Yep.
Do we? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Killed themselves, literally, on accident. I forgot we're mic'd up. It's the same trade.
Colt's taking a little extra time here, George. Is he looking to just stack it?
I still forgot we're mic'd up.
The Waggle King from the fairway.
Might be right.
It might offset it or something. No, that's great. Good ball.
Giving them
I
a
like the
putt.
shots that he's mad at. I would like that. Keep drawing. Middle of the fairway.
I think we can go.
Yeah, let's get a yardage.
Down there.
Yeah. You like it?
You guys are doing great, by the way.
Yep.
I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been?
I've been.
Let's carry.
It's a lot of carts.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing a shootout at the old member guest.
What's the distance?
Hi there.
Draw.
Talking big things in the cart.
Up the hill with kicking a lot.
Yeah.
How far?
That makes sense. I'm going to hit a hard 60.
56.
Yeah. Is it us?
This run is going to start. They got to do it here.
You good? So good. Go in.
Get the kick. Get the kick.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, it looks like it's
For me. Going.
Is it close?
Keep going.
There you go.
All right.
Dude, I thought
Thanks.
I was like rolling perfectly at it. No one's saying anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was.
That's
That
it,
good?
Oh. Hey. Nice spot.
Oh, we're good.
Good shot.
This green looks like an infinity pool beyond it. So if you are up in the fairway,
I hit that as far as I could with 60.
Make that putt. Come on.
I played it, I don't know,
Yard
it's
this thing.
121 yards. I probably carried that 114.
see just how fast it drops off into
down.
that bunker back there.
Yeah. I love this. This is
Another
a
one.
goal. Watch it.
Oh, good line comes up short.
You need 2 more yards. Oh, you got to clap.
Still a good shot.
Maybe yours is better.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe mine's bad.
How did not?
Pause, King. A moment ago.
This is probably the biggest green on the property. Long par 3 playing 50 yards deep.
In case Carol was wondering, hatless for Eric Anders Lang.
Sounded a little knifey.
Dude, I literally hit.
Dude, that was
a club and a half wrong club.
That was a great strike.
I hit a 7-iron.
And it was perfect distance.
Took some off. 1100. They shot 61, but that's actually in freaking insane. They still have a chance. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we were talking about Beam's
of course. Thanks for coming out.
swing speed earlier, but I think it's more just he's very limber still.
Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life.
Love that. Good for you.
Hang on, come on. Come around.
Did he hate it? I think he
It's
hated
going to be a little tester there. This is the guy
I
there.
think he was mad at somebody moving or driving right when he was swinging.
Good. Keep him going.
Let's make a little.
Big Mo's second at 15.
How good was that, George? It was only about 3 or 4 paces right of that pin. Then before it falls off, just threw it just past it, stopped it.
Beautiful shot and beautiful vantage point, edge of the property for the Pete Dye course.
And Paige Sporanic, after taking Colton Ost's approach shot here, this for birdie.
Paid. Missed a good opportunity last hole. Trying to bounce back.
It's like, oh.
When it slows down and turns,
How
It kind of kept going.
does that not go?
Just committed to Kansas State. They said he got $2 million. If you're hitting more like foot 2 feet.
Blake Mullins, second at the 15th. Been buddies with Garrett and the good guys for a while. This team at 7 under. Septo.
Outdoing his partner.
He's a pro golfer on the minor league golf tour. Good member. Colton Ost for birdie.
Yeah.
Great
putt. Great putt.
That's why he was a paid professional at one point in his career on the
Still
PGA
doesn't
Tour.
have an A in front of his name. He's still got that P.
You got it? You saw that one?
Yeah.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, eyes closed.
About
the whole
time they made a birdie.
Yeah, sportsmanship, you know?
5 consecutive pars up until that birdie on 12.
Yeah, in scrambles,
Hold
that's
in,
not
Marquez.
real
You got
good.
this.
Last week, that might have been good.
Hey, this team has 3 straight pars. It's opening up 8 under through 8.
Good try.
Hair left.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what that putter is. I kind of had a little
ting.
Yeah. A little tin cup.
I'm not going to.
Dalkey for birdie. Pull within 2.
Nope. Where's the left turn early? Where's the
Fourth
left turn
straight
early?
par. Surprising.
Need to get that foot off the brake.
Damn. Good look at it.
Yeah.
They're 8. Colton Ost, Paige Sporanic are at 6 under.
Out there.
And we have Garrett Clark and Austin Reeves in there tight for birdie. This would push them to 5 under.
Rips left.
Nope.
Rips left. I didn't see all that. I didn't either. Nope. Can't pick that up. Forgot. Dang.
All right, you were talking about Austin Reeves
Not bad,
being a
Austin.
pretty
I
good
think he was
three-point
moving
shooter.
much.
And he was 39% from three-point land in the regular season this last year. What do you think is equivalent? Let's just say it's a straight putt. What distance is equivalent to three-point? And let's go ahead and do your opinion on free throws also.
On the PGA Tour?
Yeah, let's do that.
To make 39%?
Yeah.
I would say 10 foot.
Crazy, right?
Is that accurate?
I don't know that.
Sure.
I'm just making conversation here. But,
Okay, brother. Let's go.
And they're just making birdies.
We are fighting back, baby.
Fight back to 5
Don't
under.
call us that. Don't. Hi.
Well, let's not speak too soon.
Yeah. All right. I'm just not. I'm going to quit
I
talking.
want it to start raining, to be honest. I'm hot.
I don't know.
Hey, they rain birdies to the house. They could get to 11 under, but got a birdie every hole coming in. There are 6 left.
all right, one back. Team block here. Pop a block from the center of the fairway. Back right pin location. Need to pick up at least 1 to tie that lead coming in here. Is that leaking?
Oh, what a kick.
He's going to give him boy a little side eye. Yep.
Birdie, and they will grab the clubhouse lead.
6 inches farther right there, George. I think that ball kicks about 15 feet more to the right.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
He'll take it.
In a heartbeat. So they're cruising to another great look at birdie. We are going to take a quick breather here. It's the Good Midwest Open. It's that time of year. Summer's here. You want to sport the same gear as the Good Golf team? Now's your chance. Check out the 2024 True Summer Collection, available now at goodgoodgolf.com. Plus, during the Midwest Open, you can get 20% off all apparel using code Midwest20. Just scan that QR code on the bottom of your screen. Grab yours before they sell out. About the deep cuts there. That song to be stuck in my head the rest of the day, Dre. What is going to lead at the end of the day? Dre?
I'm still sticking. It's not going to be 13, I don't think. Everybody's slowing down a little bit, losing a little bit of gas. I'm going to say 12.
You think the blocks do it?
Yeah, I think that they can get to 12. They need to make this putt, but with Dylan's distance that he has off the tee, I think they can really take advantage if he finds the fairway at 18. And then the way that Brad Dahlke and Marquez Brownlee started out the front, 8 under through 8, they still have 6 holes remaining. I think that they have an ability to do it also. But
they got another run in them.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have some bookends of good play.
Ben Kruper, Ashton Gollin won the Good Desert Open. They are just 1 under through 11. Jack Sock, Matt Scharf, you see 4 under through 11. And we got a bunch of teams at 5 under. A couple have already posted, including the big boss, Matt Kendrick, CEO of Good. A 5 under 67. A couple teams on the course at 5 under par. Kevin Parker, Matt Fisher have already signed for their 66.
Interested to see how low Garrett Clark and Austin Reeves can go in our final group, just because they're starting to catch a little bit of speed and a little bit of heat coming down the stretch.
Important par putt for Rich Beam.
Yep.
Cans it.
So
Beamer. I stay at 7 under.
Rick. Eagle here.
Eagle.
All right.
Eagle status.
Come on. Eagle here.
We're here with you, man.
Here we go. Eagle here.
Pars there. On the 17th. Just runs out of pace.
Helpful for the blocks, too. I know he's not on the exact same line there, but you could see both Michael and Dylan were quick in there behind it just to kind of see what the ball did at the end. 10 feet now for the blocks to tie. What about this? Am I allowed to ask you here?
Oh, this is a make. Blocks are going birdie, birdie, posting 60. With an eagle chance on the last for 59.
Ooh. Talk to me.
Pop's missed the last one from this distance. He's due for a make.
Good call. Good call.
11 under. They are co-leaders with 1 hole to go, and they have
Good
the
call.
par 5 18th still to play. 13th tee, Colt Nost.
189. Hates it.
That was subpar.
So we're going 9? 8. Okay.
That birdie juice ran out for Colt Nost.
I mean, if that's the ball that they end up taking, I cannot see him putting from there.
Fool me once.
I think it's 9.
These guys could do no wrong on the front side, all pars on the back side. Can they recapture that magic on the 13th? Marquez Brownlee. Talked to him before the round, says he plays a lot of golf in the New Jersey area. Loves the game. Doesn't really love that one.
You're still on 8.
Yeah.
All good. All good.
I just don't like swinging easy.
I don't either. But
I don't think I can get 9 there.
so you got to backstop behind.
Brad Dalkey.
Nope. 4!
Uh-oh.
That's such a... What is that?
Hit 9?
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating.
Terrible.
All right, Garrett Clark. Their goal to get to 9. I think they can do better than that. 6 holes remaining.
Also out ahead of it.
Yeah, tough golf shot.
Screen's wide open, guys.
Yeah. Lots of room there, Austin.
Thanks.
Love you. They clap for that.
Yeah, that's a crazy clap for that shot. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the pity.
Hit a 9-iron to a pocket. Just give it a shot, you know?
There's plenty of room left of this pin, but everybody has missed it short and to the right.
Green wide open, and
All right.
Yeah, he does that.
that hurt.
It's right or right.
I tried to hit it straight.
We good. I'm chipping that in. I think it's.
There's the West Baden Springs Hotel, part of the property here with French Lick Resort.
That dome right there was the largest dome in the United States, built in 1902. And was the largest dome until 1962 when the Astrodome was built.
So that's the
cool,
West
yeah.
Baden Resort.
You won.
That's a beautiful hole.
Last play, Paige
Thank you.
Sporanic.
Everything else okay?
Yep, everything's good.
By the way, pardon my taking.
Oh, she's staring it down.
Yeah, for sure. When did I even do that? You're good.
Good shot.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
You have one?
I probably, but I.
Yeah, no problem. Of course.
Of course.
Had late travel in
Was
from
it-
the
was
U.S.
it
Open
recently?
Yeah.
last week. Actually,
too.
let's
Me
listen
too.
in.
Weren't you there recently?
I don't think so. Maybe I said something somewhere else and they.
Was it a podcast or what was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
When it got to the property this morning was the resort at West Baden. Cool, old school, throwback, really nice rooms, phenomenal property. And then you do the short drive over here to French Lick Resort, which is what, 2-3 minutes?
Yep.
Voila.
Up.
You're at this property. Yeah, you go straight up, and then you finally lay eyes on this course, and you're like, oh, wow, that is a beauty, and that is tough.
At the 17th now, this Steven Vanderbaan. Currently sitting at 8 under par with his partner Sam Murphy, who is getting ready to play here. They need something special here to get to 11 under. They need a birdie eagle finish.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. It's not a great one from the looks of Vanderbaan's shot. Can Murphy get it inside that?
Good shot, middle of the green. Vanderbaan, great content creator, lifestyle, comedy, cars, vlogs on TikTok and YouTube. Here we are in the 18th tee. Guy Berger Jr. Carry that one, 3 bills.
Easy to get yourself to hit it right on this hole because anything left, it falls way down. Can't see any of the surface of fairway or green from left of that fairway. Sean Walsh.
Oh my gosh, that looks so on it.
Well, Sean, the toward was good. The far was off.
Nothing too crazy. That's fucked up.
How tough is this up and down?
It's not honestly that bad. It gives you enough green to work with in front, but you just cannot see the surface, so it's a little bit of a touch and feel kind of shot.
Right? Yeah, well done. Shot. Good shot.
Missed it a little bit, but
Just as you set that one up, because Brownlee delivers. Dalkey. Oh, does it one better.
Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you.
We were spending some time earlier with Brendan Sweeney, Director of Golf Media and Player Development for French Lick Resorts. We're looking at the cool-off for Brad Dalkey and Marquez Brownlee, 4 straight pars, another par putt.
Mark it? I'll go ahead and go.
yeah, go ahead.
It's got to bounce.
You've been telling me.
Roll left.
It flattens and then goes left.
Come on, Neil's line, am I?
You're going to tap in for par. Telling me for years you got to come out and see this property.
I don't know. Thanks. Thank you.
Tough course, gorgeous area.
Yeah, they signed a contract for the next 5 years starting this year with the Corn Ferry Tour to have the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. And I just can't imagine where they're going to play this. They've got so many different options. Today they're playing from just over 6,700 yards. They can play all the way up to 8,100 yards.
That event for years in Evansville, Indiana, not too far from here, a couple-hour drive.
Oh.
Garrett
I
Clark
killed that.
gunning it.
Yeah. Woo. Dang. Gave it a run. Thanks, brother.
Second shot off the green now, Austin Reeves.
How's his touch?
That one's hit. We've been stressed all day. I think.
A little closer.
It would be nice not to.
Everything's been stressful. Every hole. Doesn't matter. Make a little eat.
Stress is not a fun way to play golf.
Especially in a scramble.
And the Sam Murphy. Can he get it to 9?
This would be a big make. Put a charge into the gallery here.
Speaking of stress, that'll come up about 5 feet shy, leaving his partner Steven Vanderbaan. Oh, Vanderbaan already hit. That seems to be their closest putt as of right now, so that is stressful.
Uh-oh. George Savaricas, Andres Gonzalez in our broadcast booth. Blair O'Neill handling some of our player interviews. Stephen Castaneda turns it around. That wasn't like a Steph Curry, not even going to look at this make. I think you could sense, I missed that one on the low side. So
I don't know if he could. You think that's what he thought? I thought he made it immediately, or at least he hit it how he wanted to.
I thought it was a low side look back, and not quite, but they're playing well. They're at 8 under.
Also have an opportunity, if they can get this to fall, make eagle at the last to tie at the top.
Steven not even going to look. Now he does. And he's going to look at it. Birdies, they're 9 under.
Big putt.
They still got a chance if they
Big
eagle the
putt.
last.
He likes it. Talking to himself.
That gets him fired up. So they head to the par 5.
Getting down the stretch. Everybody's trying to get a little more in their pocket as they head to the casino down there later.
That's really top of mind for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Vegas boy, baby.
The pride of UNLV himself. All right, Paige Sporanic has already missed, so it's Colt Knost to save par. I believe that was for birdie, my bad. That's left for par. This Paige had hit the green. Everyone else had missed the green, except for Paige.
Oh, and she hit a good putt too. That ball was just behind the hole.
That was just a moment ago.
We'll talk to him a little bit later.
Now that par putt that I was thinking for Garrett Clark and Austin Reeves. Clark has already missed. Reeves to remain at 5 under. There's the stress they were talking about.
He's made bigger shots than this.
Crazy. I did that to you the last 3 holes. That's on me. Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
sir.
It's 3 bogeys as a scramble.
It's all you. It's all you. Yeah, it's dope. Yeah.
That's tough.
I mean, I hit it end over end.
Thank you.
Over at it.
I'll tell you one thing I've been impressed a lot about Garrett Clark with, George, and we followed him at the Good Desert Classic, and now here at the Good Midwest Open. He's so positive. His partner is always going to be feeling like they've got a shot, and I just think that's a very nice attribute to have and an awesome thing that
Austin,
helps build this brand.
That's on me, dog.
Planning on it. Yes, ma'am. Come on. If you got someone to take it.
Did you get it? Did you get one?
On the 18th, Guy Berger.
18 Guy Berger, second shot off this hill, about 220. It's going to be a tough shot. Just with this hill here, but I mean, it's a tricky green as it is. I don't think he likes it that much.
Not a bad spot. It found the fairway just right of the green.
But this is a good 3-shot hole. This is a real tough green to hit into, so both teams are going to be hitting their, making this a 3-shot hole and hopefully get this 3rd shot close.
Yeah, it looked like he just got it barely past pin high. So we jump over to 14T with Colt Knost.
Mr. Fairway Finder himself.
Gotta get up.
And of course, right on cue, he misses a fairway to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Camera guy, you might want to back up. He's going to go that way.
He's safe. F it.
That's how you know Colt Nose is a TV guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Watching out for his team. Moving camera guys around. Colt's been a staple with CBS golf telecasts for the last 3-4 years. He's been doing an awesome job. Oof.
That's a new one. That is a new one.
It's all good. The reaction time.
Heard someone say, "Hey, Marquez, I play Ultimate too." Marquez not only has an amazing YouTube channel for tech, he's a professional Ultimate Frisbee player. Dalkey come up big.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, the club twirl.
Go!
A long time.
Okay.
I like the line. He didn't carry enough.
Yeah, that's what I use my brain. But if it was
How playable is the rough, though?
The rough is very playable. It's down a bit. He's in a little bit of a kind of a grass bunker swale, if you will, so he's going to have to get it up rather quickly. Hopefully he uses a laser and shoots Colt behind him because they're on the same line.
Earlier, Rich Beams third. That's at 14. Solid shot. Back on the tee. This is par 5.
Fart! 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 It's right at you. Oh, no.
Good thing he held 4.
How were you
Sir?
yesterday?
Yeah.
Same spot.
I should know what to do from there.
About the buddy just laughing at his friend for getting hit.
Yeah. Probably because it was bouncing for a while and you just
Yeah,
saw it coming. He's like, oh. Tough to hide athleticism.
When Austin Reeves catches it, he's one of the longest hitters here at the Good Midwest Open.
Jeez.
Likes it.
Stay right there.
Took that hop left.
Good ball.
Hit that one pure, though.
I thought that was perfect when it took off. This game makes me so mad.
Welcome to golf.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Everywhere. I agree.
We're still eating.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on.
There we go.
Thank you. There you go, man. Yeah, come on. Appreciate it. There you go.
Yeah. Awesome. Yep. Let's do it.
Just a mouthful.
Mouthful of peanuts.
Just right to the dome.
Go ahead.
Wait, no, wait. You good? You good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Hey, take it. Oh, I got it. Move. Okay. We gotta hurry.
Paige's turn.
Well.
Shoots are driving well.
That was balanced.
Didn't even look at
I'm
the
getting
tee.
there. I'm getting there. I'm talking about in general. Last year it was. I try to find everything.
This is a tricky little shot here. Up to a short-sided pin. Gonna have to throw a little bit of spin on it. Oh, he did.
Took a look at it. What a shot. When you first saw this property, what came to mind?
There's a lot of land here. A lot of what I saw is if you didn't hit the fairway, it drops off on one side or the other quite a bit. There's a lot of bunkers out here. There's over 100 bunkers on the entire course. And you can see the size of some of them. So, you know, if it's one bunker, it may be a giant 80-yard long bunker.
So the scene on 18, we already got Bubby Broders, Mason Green in the house with 11 under 61. Michael Block and his son Dylan, they are tied for the lead at 11 under. They need to birdie their last hole of the day to take the lead.
No.
Oh, almost got that to drop for eagle at 59.
Thinking that was. Wow, that took a peek. He's going to throw a spot on that, so they'll have one more look.
Dad have some more magic in him. Had the hole out.
This would be about right, wouldn't it?
Had a hole-in-one at the PGA Championship last year. Why not hole it out for a 59 with your son at the Good Midwest Open? Never had a chance. What a round, though.
Pretty good. They will tap in.
And become the new leaders with a 12 under 60. Trey, got to be pretty cool for the father-son tandem now to see their name block and block at the top of the leaderboard.
Now they're going to have a little stress just sitting in the clubhouse waiting for that to see if it holds up. But there's not a lot of people that are going to have a chance to catch it. And if they do, they're going to have to catch fire.
Cool moment there. Michael letting Dylan tap in. So he'd be the one getting the applause from the fans here in French Lick. They closed with a 29 on the back nine.
Yeah,
Far
that's
and away
fun.
the best back nine score so far.
Right center then? Yeah, okay. That's what I mean. Right center. Almost center. Yeah. Okay.
Front nine out here does play a little bit harder, so guys coming into the back have a little more opportunity, but you got to take advantage of it. They did. Trot unable to get that to fall. That was for birdie, and Geiberger Jr. now will have an opportunity to pick up his partner. Just to get to 7 under par
Playing
on the
for
day.
pride, too. Post that number at 7. See where you shake out in the middle of the pack.
Not to be. Well, they'll stay at 6, playing alongside Dylan and Michael Block. Kind of had to feel like he got lapped a little bit. Double the score under par.
Well, they started their day with a bogey.
That's not fun in a scramble.
Right there, you're behind the 8 ball.
Uh-oh.
You see Michael Block rocking the good gear. Good team member. There's Jack Suck on the box at 15.
You can get close to this green.
He's got to poke it, see if he gets there at 344. Oh, wow, flies it on.
What? That's a casual 340. It might be on.
There's Ashton Gollin.
So you got to be at the spectators.
Right.
Yeah. You're not going to push through on that line anyway, right?
Right.
Thanks, Jack. I wanted to use that one.
I'm still pretty impressed with Jack Sock landing that on the green.
I was just expecting it to land there.
He's got some
like bowl and
horsepower
Like on the fairway?
off the tee when he connects.
I think it carried 340.
Pause king.
It landed above that.
Can he answer?
Dirty mug.
Dirty mug. And with that bubby. Dirty
Hold that one
mug.
left.
Ah, you
Maybe I'm
dirty
way
mug.
off. I could be 50 yards short of the green, but it looks like it landed just over that.
I wouldn't have a clue. All I know is it just like went that away and just stayed there.
Rally cap on for Eric Anders Lang.
Right your way. Oh, yeah.
Under.
Good piece.
Nice.
Lang.
That's a pretty good little shot,
You know,
too.
they got
This has
ripping
still
and
got a
driving
little bit of run on it.
today.
Turbulators.
You can putt and you can drive.
Huh?
Between.
Randall Golf Club hat. Randall Golf Club.
Rich Beam.
Usually, yeah. All the hats.
Remember where
yeah. Yes, sir.
Rich won the
We
PGA
in play.
championship.
We the people.
Beamer's looking like he's starting to drag a little
It's
bit.
7?
It's 7. We teed off at 2:15.
2:30.
No, Delkey at 14. Delkey was the 2016 U.S. Amateur runner-up. Big lash, short and left. So Rich Beam won the PGA Championship in 02 at Hazeltine. Told you Tiger Woods was runner-up.
Where am I at?
Tiger birdied his last 4. As Kenny said, if you birdie the last 4, you're going to catch Rich Beam. Came up just 1 shot short.
Introducing the new Callaway Good Newport golf shoes. Get them while they're hot.
Listen up, guys. First off, thank you guys for tuning in to the Midwest Open. If you haven't downloaded the Underdog app, there's a link at the top of the description. Code GOOD will get you up to $250 in bonus cash. Some details about this app. It is the best place to play fantasy sports. If you guys go in and you do a pick'em entry up to 5 picks, you can win up to 100 times your money. Now, there's a special going on right now. Asia Wilson just has to go for higher than 1 point. You can pair that with the rest of your picks to win. Again, Underdog Fantasy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Good Midwest Open. Code GOOD, Underdog Fantasy for up to $250 in bonus cash. We'll see you guys there.
So sad.
On the 17th, taking a look at this team, which is 4 back. Second shot for Blake Mullen.
This is never a comfortable shot here, George. You're just below the surface of everything. You're just hitting straight up to the sky. So you're trying to pick a point on the ground just a little bit in front of you.
Just off the left side.
Not bad, though. Again, so hard to get yourself to commit to anything. And with that pin cut on the right-hand side, you don't want to be anywhere right of that pole.
It was a massive divot. Big Mo's turn.
That's a wedge you have, right? It's up to you completely. It's an uphill lie. It's going to go higher.
Crap, will you go stand there one more time? I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Will you stand right of it, like right of like the right green? Yeah.
I don't mind the wedge, but then you're going to flush it. It's going to fly over the back. You know?
How did Carroll describe it? Tiny but mighty?
Tiny but mighty. That's right. And we'll just say he's short in stature.
Left.
Mighty Mouse.
Contact just wasn't clean. That comes up short, but his partner's up there. Nearly pin high. They should be able to get up and down or see if they can maybe shake things up from off the green with their third. This is at the 18th.
Castaneda.
That was Steven Castaneda, his third. So Steven, big reason that Good exists in the way it does today. Garrett Clark was making YouTube videos in college to get college coaches' attention. It started GM Golf. It grown it to about 32,000 subscribers, and then was getting stressed out with college and college golf. Told Steven, he's like, I think I'm going to quit YouTube. And he said, give it 2 more weeks. And if you still feel that way, then do it. Otherwise, just seriously think about it. And I'll do some videos with you in those 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And then Steven started doing some videos with him. And after that, they welcomed in Matt Scharf. That was kind of the core 3 at the start. Now it's grown into this massive brand that has such an impact in the game of golf. It's really amazing to see over the last 6-7 years, from GM Golf to Good, everything that they've been able to do so far, with the Good Midwest Open being the second event that they're playing host to on both their YouTube channel as well as Peacock, where you're watching it now.
That was classy right there. Nice shot by Steven Vanderbaan. Throwing a little nip over the bunker. Now Sam Murphy trying to hole out after his partner Steven threw it in there close. He can take dead aim. Two really good shots.
And hole out for third low round posted today would have been a 10 under 62. Well, the tap in birdie for 9 under 63. All right, we got the leaders standing by with Blair.
I'm here with Michael and Dylan Block, the new leaders in the clubhouse. 60, you guys lit it up on the back nine, a 29. Michael, you told me that you just flew in today at 10 a.m., have never seen the course, and you've been in 4 states in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, I flew out of LAX last night at midnight, through Chicago and then into Louisville, drove an hour and a half up here, and drove directly to the golf course. And Dylan got here a couple days ago with my buddies and kind of showed me around a little bit, but at the same time, I got to admit, the first on the driving range was very shaky, and I was just happy to get through with it, and Dylan was a great partner today, so it was cool.
Nice, good point out there. Dylan, you've played this course yesterday. What do you think was the key for you guys today to score well, and what were the tips out there that you were giving your dad?
Oh my gosh. So we kind of flip-flopped, honestly. I was supposed to be the driver, he was supposed to be the putter, and he was a driver, I was a putter. So except for a couple holes, but yeah, we literally flip-flopped. But I was afraid I was going to be playing the first couple holes by myself, because if he got delayed, anything happened, then it'd have been tough. Yeah.
So you went with the flow today. What was the strength of your dad's game today, and what was the strength of your game today?
He hit it dead straight, and when I hit it straight, there were wedges on whatever. But honestly, I don't really know. I think we were just ham and egging it. I think that's the strength of today. It was just I would hit a bad shot, I'd hit in the water, he stuck it. He wouldn't miss the green, and I would say it just ham and egging it.
Sounds like it was easy golf.
It was. Not when his father's son.
Well, when you shoot,
never easy.
never easy, especially not out here. But you guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much, and we'll see how this holds up. Thanks, guys. We're praying for you. We'll send it back to you.
Moment to go for Eagle.
Man, that was from Jack Sock's drive. Absolutely smashed it there onto the 14th. There's Sean Walsh. This is for birdie out of the front bunker. Birdie finish. 2 big putts by Walsh coming down the stretch.
That's how you close it out. Bubby. 10 under 62. Third lowest round posted. Second eagle putt. This is 14. Yeah! Filling it up.
That's what we do. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Let me get that for you.
Wake him up.
Let me get that for you.
Come on. Oh, I just wanted to let out a warrior cry. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Woo!
All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard now. And we got Bubby Broders on the mic with us after his 11 under 61. We got him on guest. You want him on spare? He's on the guest. Can you open up the guest mic? He was on the guest mic. You guys had spare open.
Yes, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. Excited to be on the broadcast with y'all.
There we go. Some technical difficulties. We got a few different mics here. We got the right one now.
We're good. Yes, sir.
Dialed up. So how about Sharf with that eagle putt with him and Jack Sock trying to, close strong to the house?
That was. You got to love it. Sharf's always going to show the emotions out there, get the crowd hyped up. Love to see it.
Didn't take him long to find that camera either. He turned around and was right there.
He knows. He's a pro at it.
All right, we're going to hear more about your day in just a second. Here's Paige Sporanic for birdie.
Nice putt.
Quickly picks up the partner's coin. They birdie out. They tie the number that you put down, 11 under 61. Did you think that had a chance of holding up?
I got to be honest, coming in, I thought 61 would have a chance, but I knew the blocks were still out there, and I know Brad and Marquez are putting it on a show right now. Yeah, if myself and Mason Green are able to finish inside the top 3, I'd be very proud of that day. Well, regardless of it, I'm very proud to fire 61 out there.
Well, you saw fan support. That was awesome at the Good Desert Open. Chilly conditions.
Yes.
I was curious here. French Lick's not the biggest town versus being in Tempe the first time, and Carol had a stat that we have more fans here than the population of French Lick, which is 2,500. What was it like being out on the courses? We're seeing the photos.
Obviously, people come to these live events and they watch us golf, and we're here to play golf, but my favorite thing is interacting with the fans and meeting all of them, and meeting them in person. These people who show us so much love and support. And, yeah, I'm a Chicago boy. I grew up dreaming of playing the Pete Dye course here at French Lick, and you kind of know it's in the middle of nowhere. And when we heard the amount of people that showed up, we were all dumbfounded. We were so grateful for all the love and support, and yeah, it was a beautiful day out there.
I had always heard of the Pete Dye course because I'm a Chicago area guy as well, and it was like just far enough where you got to be committed to the road trip. I never quite made it. Like the longest road trips I would do in Chicago would be like TPC Deer Run.
Yeah, out there
to
on
go
the
to Silvis.
Yes, sir.
Bubba, you got to tell me about this hole. It's 194 yards on the card today, but it can play it over 300 yards from the tips.
And they still played as a par 3.
Yeah.
From 301.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
The course record out here is 1 under from the tips, and the guy that has it, Craig Bowden, laid up with a 5-iron to the fairway and then got up and down with a wedge.
For par.
Yeah.
That is absolutely unreal. I mean, what does it play, 8,100 when you're fully tipped out?
8,102.
8,102.
Uh-oh.
Stressful.
I mean, this hole, even from the up tees, is a very difficult shot, especially me. I'm a very draw-biased player. I had to aim out over the water, trust it.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, here's 7-iron back to center of the green.
You're just having to put it out there if you're playing draw over the penalty area, trust it, especially in a crosswind.
Exactly.
Had you been here prior to this week?
I have been here prior to this week and played the Donald Ross course, never played the Pete Dye track. Yes.
Did you know what you were getting into?
I've seen videos and I've seen pictures of it, and being a Chicago boy, you know all about the Pete Dye course at French Lick. It's beautiful.
Eric Anders Lang. Cap 4 now with Rich Payne.
Nice. Wind is helping it.
Oh!
How are you spinning it back from that distance?
I think that hit the pin.
I think that hit the stick. That hit the base of the stick, and that's why it spun back. I have to see a replay there. Wow. It's one of the best shots of the day.
He's playing with Rich Beam, right?
Yep.
Well, he won a major, if I'm not mistaken.
02 PGA.
Yeah.
196, same as the
I mean, how about you guys?
I thought it was
You got
gone
major
for a second.
champion now
Didn't
in the
see the
field.
ball.
Good event.
I know, it's pretty cool. It's like, why am I out there playing when Rich Beam's
Here
playing?
it is.
Oh, yeah, it did hit the stick.
Wow.
Did it? Is that what that noise was? Oh,
Maybe it hit the
Just rattling cages. How does Beam follow that up?
Hit the stick. Hit the stick, Rich.
No way. Oh, my great
You're
shot.
not getting too better than that.
His had to hit the stick, man.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
That was that noise. It hit the flag.
Yeah, it did. It hit the stick.
Rich is like, guys, obviously it hit the stick. That's what the noise was.
Yeah, you're pinning. Here's your shot.
I didn't add
Dang, man.
in the way.
Beam had one of the coolest hole-in-ones on the PGA Tour at the old Sprint International, and they were giving away a car. I believe it was the International. He jumps on the car in celebration, and then they made a car commercial out of it.
It was the BMW, right, or the Mercedes?
It might have been the Mercedes, actually. I think you're right.
And his cleat scratched it. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember he jumped up on it and started climbing. I was like, ooh.
I mean, Ashton has such a beautiful swing.
Dang, great ball.
Get up a little bit, though.
Get up.
Oh, it's just great shot, though.
Catches a piece.
Yeah, both he and his partner,
The
Cooper.
hardest part 3 in the course, you guys make it look like it's a...
Yeah, this is literally the
Yeah, okay. We're grinding in the left rough.
left to right win.
Okay, sock.
I asked Andres this, and he said only in drills did he ever pause like this. Have you ever tried copying this swing?
No, I'm not a big practicer, to be honest with you. I go out there and have fun, and I like getting the ball far. Sometimes it works out well.
Grab my fist. Just such a dad move.
Set up well to the left, trying to bait it in there.
It's not distracted.
Or just hit it straight.
That big giant slap.
I mean, that's a really tough hole.
I can't really think of any holes that are not tough out here. A lot of them are really visually intimidating, too. With the fairways being pretty narrow, it falls off one way or the other.
That is the biggest thing. I mean, we played the course from 6,900 yards, and it still proved to be a test. Sight line, off the tee, driving out here, probably the most difficult course I've ever played in that regard.
Right.
Very tough.
The block's out in front, leading by 1 right now at 12 under with a 60, but you got people trying to chase him down on the course.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Saranic ripping her tee shot at 15.
Yep.
It's an interesting little tee shot there, too, because you know where to hit it, but you can't see the ball land.
Yeah.
Kind of hit and hope a little bit.
Yeah, 15. I mean, there's, like I said, there's just so many drives out there. If you tried playing this course without playing a practice round, almost impossible to have confidence on the tee.
Oh, for sure.
You need to know where to land it.
Did you hear the block story?
Yes, sir.
Michael?
What happened?
He landed at 10 a.m. today.
Oh, yeah, he landed at 10 a.m.
4 different states in 30 hours. Dylan was worried maybe he'd be playing by himself at the front nine if his dad got delayed. Somehow, the son able to help the dad navigate around as they're in the lead by 1.
Experience Myrtle Beach's finest fairways. Win a 3-night stay at the Marina Inn and conquer unforgettable rounds on legendary courses. Enter now at golfpass.com/Myrtle Beach.
So, you guys ready to join Golf Pass and save hundreds on golf every year? Gore!
I don't know, man.
I'm in.
Get it together, dude.
Join the world's most remarkable golf club today.
Here's the leaderboard for the Good Midwest Open. We got our man Bubby Broders in the house with us, Andres Gonzalez and George Savaricas. What do you think scoring would be beginning of the day?
Beginning of the day, yesterday during the practice rounds, the pins were placed very tough. So Mason and I entered the round thinking if we get to 7 or 8 under, we have a chance.
Wow.
Came out here, saw the pins today and how the course was playing. There was no wind out there at all. We thought 9 or 10 would have a chance. We were lucky enough to push it to 11, but you have Michael Block and Dylan Block on a team. You heard Michael Block say it. If he could drive the ball like Rory, he'd be one of the best players in the world. Dylan does that, and they came out here and showed it.
And the funny thing was today, they said they were using a lot of Michael's tee shots.
Really?
Because Dylan was a little inaccurate, and Michael usually a good putter, and Dylan was putting it well. So it's just the beauty of a scramble format where you can pick up your partner and you can have a day where you actually have a bit of a role reversal.
I love the freedom that it creates also as far as just being able to play a little bit more aggressively.
Right, this would have been mine.
It's going to move right.
1 inch left.
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving left to right here for sure.
You good? I just want to like pop it up on the hill and let it just fall that way.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, don't go too high.
Yeah.
Sock second at 16.
Yeah, it's gonna
I was
shoot
just
right.
off the.
People don't know how that is a
I mean,
very
great,
difficult
great
shot from over
speed,
there.
terrible
Just off
bounce.
the face. Good shot.
Thanks.
I mean, you guys may have already touched on it, but Jack Sock, a 2-time Olympic medalist, has a gold medal and a bronze medal.
We did not. We had mentioned a professional tennis player also.
Yeah.
But
if you have a gold medal, though, it's in his bag right now, right? I don't go anywhere without it.
I hope so. That'd be cool to see.
How good a company man is this on Peacock teasing the Olympics that we'll get
Exactly.
on ABC in the family of networks.
Exactly. Jack Sock, he won the gold in mixed doubles tennis and then just mixed men's tennis, and bronze. Yeah.
Great shot, dude.
Thank you.
It'll be a third time that
Incredible
golf is part
quick
of
that
the
just kicks and
Olympic
rolls.
program.
Right
Since
there.
returning
I know,
in
dude. It's just
2016.
Insane.
That feels straight this way.
Bobby, tell me what it's
On the
like
left
for
side
you
feels
coming
a
out
little
here
hard.
and
Do you have the
playing
coin?
in this
Oh, yeah, I
event
can
and
see
then
it.
the Desert Classic. As far as playing in front of this many people, are you accustomed to doing that, or tell me what that's like?
I got to be honest for you. I think it's a little bit easier on a big course like this because I'm sure we're all the same way. If you're playing competitive golf or starting out a tournament, you want to tee the ball up and swing hard and hit it when it's your first shot of the day. So I like this, but yeah, I mean, to me, it's just going out and playing golf and having fun. And the coolest part about it is I get to play golf and meet a bunch of amazing people and connect with some people. And yeah, I just go out there and embrace it and have a really good time. It's a blessing.
No nerves whatsoever at the beginning? Or did it take a few holes to ease into it?
Obviously, we're all human. I don't care how good you are at golf. You're going to have nerves on the first tee of any competitive round, especially if we're lucky enough, like we are, to have 500, 700 people packing that first tee box. But drivers is my favorite club in the bag, so I just tee it high. Hopefully just hit it well and it goes straight. Yes, sir.
Play to your strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Little aggressive there.
Yeah, because you can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason and I were over there on that side of the ridge. If they can lag this inside 2 feet, that's about the best you can do.
Actually, really good hole in one pin.
What's that?
This is a really good hole in one pin.
Yeah. Think about the
You can kind of hit it on this side, and you have a little spin. It'll go in over here. It'll go in. This side it'll go in. So it's kind of like a small little funnel here.
Look at the part 3 just like out of here.
Part 3s were so hard yesterday.
Catching the conversations on the 16th green. Kruper.
Yeah, it's breaking this way.
Yeah.
All
right, so
good roll. Started at a low side at the very end.
I'll tell you one thing I like about this golf, though, and something I think that the tour could implement is getting people mic'd up a little bit more. It's nice to be able to hear the inside conversations and.
It is. Like, the MLB's been great about doing that recently, too.
Right.
Being able to listen to the conversations when they're in the field and everything.
Depending on your pace.
Paige Sporadic.
Nice
Beauty.
shot.
And they've kind of been the model.
Mm-hmm.
And I know on our end, with being a broadcast partner, we'd love to see a little more player access because that's what the fans at home crave, is to know what guys are thinking, feeling, seeing when they're in the heat of competition.
Come on, big pimp. Snug it in.
Made some today.
That's how you know Rich is in his 50s. Throwback. Let's get to 8 under.
I got chasing by, too, so Rich is going to...
You flushed it.
I mean, you caught all that one, baby.
It's a little downhill. A little quick.
Apparently, we didn't describe it to you well enough.
I'll mark that.
Yeah, let's put work on that one there.
It would be so nice, and finally we get a partner roast from Beam.
Look at Beam now. He's just like, I got to just gingerly hit this down the slope.
Oh, he's got to bury it. So that's how you do it.
I like it. I think we're going to drain this one, Lucky. I can see him draining it. You're welcome.
Oh, the early call.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah, if you pick up a birdie on that hole, that's gaining one on the field for sure.
Big time.
That's a good part. Man, I cannot believe.
Crazy thing is, from the tee there, also, the way it kind of curves up with the rocks on the right-hand side, it seems like such a narrow little green that you're hitting to.
It is definitely one of the toughest tee shots of the day. I think maybe the toughest out of all the par 3s.
What about from over 300?
I think you started it last.
I'm playing it from 300. You could have the tee set up there. I'm going to move up some.
Even with your length? Blasie's second finishing hole.
Wow. That's a great shot to get it up on the right shelf there.
Especially from that awkward lie that he had.
Sharp to save it.
Nice putt, Matt.
Yes!
Feels good.
Great putt.
Come on.
Big Mo.
I mean, this is a big hole for them. Trying to get inside that top 4, solidify them a spot.
And for the viewers, why is top 4 so important?
To my knowledge, that I just learned, top 4 is in the money. So first, second, third, and fourth, I'll make some money tonight. So, yeah, that 4th spot number is going to be a fun one to watch. But you have Brad Dahlke, who played in the Masters in the U.S. Open out there, trying to hunt you down. He's That's a it's a tough ask.
Yeah, also won a national championship.
Yeah,
in his
at
college
OU.
days. Mullen's turn. See a lot of these two guys with good.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. They can just so elevated. Yeah, actually, Blake and Mo just came onto the team. They're going to be traveling around, filming good content with us more often now. Yeah, they're amazing dudes. Blake's a great guy from Kansas City. Mo is from Utah. We love playing with them. Good vibes.
Didn't bite. Good. All
Probably at 15. The Kansas City crew rolling deep now.
Oh,
that's
Good's got a big Kansas City draw. For a while there, I was the only one from someplace else, being from Chicago.
We got to get into this story, and I love it when you first day of filming content with the good guys and how everything unfolded, where suddenly you're moving cross country after.
Hit it, man.
It was a blessing for sure.
Take that from you.
It's touched by Delkey. So yeah, you were doing your own thing. You knew the good guys. You were trying to sync schedules, figure out a day to link up. I had heard you kind of played your ass off the first time you were shooting content with him.
Yeah, I mean, lucky is what I would say it would. I was just helping a buddy move some stuff down to Dallas, and they had already been living in Dallas. Hit him up, went out to film with them. Garrett and Micah were filming. And we played a 5-hole match, and I shot 300 through 5 with a hole out from like 81 yards. I've never holed out before in my life. And it all just came together and worked well. And obviously there's such easy guys to get along with, great guys. And yeah,
serendipitous.
Now it's turned into this, yes, sir.
And then what, was that night or something?
It was that night.
The guys were like,
Steve and Garrett were chilling out back, and they're like, yo, Bubby, come out here. I'm like, what's up, guys? They're like, you just want to be a part of Good and moving the house? I'm like, more than anyone, it made it easy on my mom, because moving out was like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just like, hey, Mom, I'm staying in Texas. She's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm living in the house with the good guys.
Thought it would have been a little more gangster than that. Just slide you over a piece of paper or something. This is our number.
It was pretty casual.
Paige just made some good putts from this distance today. Burned a lot of edges, too.
Yeah.
Nice putt.
Come on, Paige. You saw that.
Got it, yeah. They jump up to 8.
Her version of walking it in is just leaning down and picking up Colt's mark and saying, here you go.
With authority.
Yeah. You don't have to putt there, guy.
I don't know why.
Yeah, like you got Rich Beam, major champion. Michael Block finished T15 in the PGA Championship last year. Ooh, tough miss for Brownlee.
Actually, move a little.
Yeah.
I'll go right edge.
Colt Knost played
Inside
9
right,
years
though.
on the PGA Tour.
It's a stacked field, and it's amazing that these people are willing to give their time to come out and play an event like this. It shows how much they care about the game and how much they want to help grow it and everything. Especially like you heard, seeing how much fun Rich Beam is having playing with Eric out there. It's amazing. I love to see it.
Nice. Don't think that it's beyond all these guys, too. They're all fans of your group of good. You guys put together cool content, and the positivity that you guys put out in the golf world is nothing short of spectacular. So be proud of what you guys have built.
Thank you. And to talk about them, too, you talk about the content. Colin, Max, and everyone behind the scenes who comes together to make the content, they deserve a lot of that credit. We just go out there and play golf, and Colin, Max, Luis, Cade, Michael, all of them are the ones who take it and turn it into a beautiful production and make a story out of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really makes it a full team. I mean, to touch on what Andres said, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Exactly.
And that's why you
I ain't
guys
got a mic in here.
have been able to not only put on the Good Desert Open, but Good Midwest Open, and you see how many people want to kind of cross-collaborate and create content with you guys. And it's because not only is it fun, but you're good people to be around.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Third on the 18th.
You can be pretty aggressive back up into this slope.
Yeah, and you're thinking they got to make birdie here to have any chance of holding that fourth position. Obviously, I just got off the course and came in, but 18's got to pretty much be playing like a par 4 today. Most people are making birdies on it.
Seen a lot of birdies, for sure. You feel like you're losing ground on the field if you're not making birdies.
There's enough room behind it. Like, if you can get it into the fairway short grass there, with 2 guys, you're thinking that you can get it up and down.
Exactly. This is one of the tougher tee shots on the course as well.
Sharp with the big stick on 17. Loses that one out to the right.
I feel like that's a common spot. It's safe over there.
What are these tee shots like, as we're obviously joining them now here on the green with no trees? You have no sight lines to really guide you.
That's the thing. Honestly, having the gallery out there made it a little easier, because there could be someone at 400 yards, and the caddy would be telling us, like, guy in red shirt at 400 yards, that's your aim line, go over there. Most people aren't lucky enough to play with the gallery out here, so you're just kind of, if you don't have a caddy out here and you haven't played here before, you have no shot.
Well, a lot of the times that we've been talking about, too, when you get it off the fairway and it does fall down, you're just hitting up into the sky.
Oh, the undulation, the elevation change out here. Part of what makes it beautiful, but also torturous when you're out there trying to play.
Torturous is
the
word.
He said we had about 500 people around the first tee. You see as many, if not more, around the 18th green. They want to see an eagle here. Finish the day strong. And get in with a 66.
Understandable. That's a real slippery putt.
Sure, like your guy to get it there, though. Give him a little more read.
Still got more business at hand on the 18th, but we're going to slide over to 16.
Uh-oh, what did I tell you earlier? Colt has a head cover.
Does he have half his bag on the tee?
This is a head cover for Colt.
Throwing everything
up here.
It's 16 in the kitchen sink, apparently.
I mean, it is playing 200, but honestly, I feel like with the wind, the way it's playing out there, it's probably more of a 207, 210 shot. So,
I was telling George, this is the best head cover man I think I've been around in my life.
That's out of survival for his nearly decade run on the PGA Tour. Wow.
Yeah.
There's another one in there.
Well shot.
So you got Cole who won a U.S. Amateur, and Brad Delkey was a U.S. Amateur runner-up.
What was the number
Won
again?
it back
200.
in 2007, and it was 9 years later that Delkey was in the finale.
Does this have enough?
get there.
A little better, but that's still got some meat.
God, see that whole location hugging that right-hand side. Marquez wanted nothing to do with that penalty area.
Marquez is starting to lose a little gas here coming down the back nine.
I mean, it's tough out there. It's a long day out there for sure. And being able to have Marquez show up, especially in our industry, he's the best in the world at what he does when it comes to like tech YouTube and car YouTube. It's someone we're a fan of that we want to meet when he comes to an event of ours.
That's cool.
Super cool Marquez to be out here.
How does that process come about where you guys ask him?
So I believe that was through, he loves golfing. And I think his team reached out to Max and Colin, and they just kind of brokered a relationship. And he played at TPC Sawgrass in our Good shootout. And then was able to make it here and play in the Midwest Open.
Be the number.
Wow.
Go in.
Great shot.
Still got a chance.
7.
Birdie there. They'd have to go birdie eagle their last two to match 12.
I feel like all the people want to see a playoff. Send them back to 18. They'll see it.
We wanted to see one last Sunday, too.
I know.
We didn't quite get one. Oh, Big Mo!
There you go, Mo.
They jump up to solo fourth right now with a 63.
All right. That's going to be tight. I don't know if that's going to hold on with Brad behind him.
Were you watching that final round?
What?
Were you watching the final round?
Rory and Bryson duking it out? For sure. I'm probably a bigger golf fan than I am a golfer. So I was definitely watching it. I love learning the sport.
Oh. That long?
That's going to be a tough little shot right
Is
there.
that long?
I don't like. I stopped watching halfway.
That's fair.
A little worried about him. A little turned down.
Carthy for birdie on 18.
Nice putt.
Yeah, that's another cool thing about what you guys are building with Good is that it's going to be the bigger you guys get, the more people you're going to be able to get. Right here we have Austin Reeves, who plays in the NBA and the Lakers.
Yeah, no, when Garrett told me that Austin was playing, because Garrett's the one who knows Austin, has filmed with him and everything, I'm like, You mean like Austin Reeves, like the LA Lakers guard? And he's like, yeah, he's going to come out and play. I'm like, that is super cool.
Yeah, and I just think that you guys are going to continue to grow in that way.
My Cybertruck, I'm not getting that thing.
More people want to be involved.
I love that. Thank you.
Colin, middle of the 17th fairway.
Looks like you liked it.
I feel like that's probably a popular spot today. Being downright and short side is real tough.
What's a either better nickname or the better handle for Austin Reeves? Hillbilly Bogey for his golf, or Hillbilly Kobe when he's on the court?
I mean, he makes a living playing basketball, so I gotta go with Hillbilly Kobe. He's a dog on the court. So much fun to watch.
Kruper.
There's a good shot.
Yep. Ben and Ashton, defending champions right there. Obviously, today was not their day, but
playing with a lot of pressure, though, with that title.
You're coming in, you know you're trying to defend it against a field that is probably stronger than it was at the Desert Open, and they are phenomenal golfers. I'm sure they'll be back at the top of the leaderboard in the next event.
Yeah, the Wilson boys. But the golf gods have a way of evening things out.
65 shot.
They do.
We need about 170.
Okay, I'm gonna hit chip. All right, I'm gonna run up 5 for sure.
Give me about 170.
All right, Dre, ball above your feet in the rough. How you playing this?
I mean, it's going to turn from right to left, so this is not the most exciting shot. I want to make sure that you are left of this pin, because if it is right, you heard
Please catch right in the middle.
Bubby say earlier, over to the right is dead.
Yeah, land it soft.
That was actually a little short even, huh? What am I saying? A little short.
Did they just hit up there? It looked like it did.
Beamer's going to have this thing choked way up, and this face is going to be pretty wide open, trying to level out how much this ball curves.
Pretty good. I mean, it was,
yeah, great.
Yeah,
great shot.
Choking down, winning the
All
shot.
right, 170.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding
nice.
me.
Come on.
That was close.
Oh,
It's going for it.
that was so much better than that result.
Yeah, this course will make you feel that way. That's for sure. You'll hit some shots, you'll be like, that's so good.
We're fighting for last.
It's good-looking action right there.
Yep. I was down there in a similar spot today. We had 160 yards, and I hit probably the luckiest shot of my life.
Yeah. Can I give you a little advice on that?
Yes, sir.
As far as hitting that to 18 inches, and you're telling everybody on the camera afterwards that you're aiming 25 or 30, no, just tip your hat.
Just take it.
Just tip your hat.
I couldn't do it because Mason and I had a whole conversation. I'm like, I'm going center of the green, then you get aggressive. And that was our game plan all day. And it just came out high, floating right towards the pin, and set. I'll take it.
Magician never reveals his tricks.
Exactly.
You just got to roll with it. It was one of the highlights we saw down the stretch for you guys, and posting that 11 under 61. Michael and Dylan Block sitting comfortably in that clubhouse right now with a 12 under 60. Now we got, you see Solo third at 10 under. Right now Solo fourth at 9 under. On the course, the best numbers are at 8 under par. Well, we got a moment. Let's check in with Blair O'Neill.
It's electric out here, you guys. All right. It is crazy.
It is crazy.
With Blake Bolin and Mo, you guys, 63, you are in solo fourth place. You didn't even know how big this chip and putt was on this last hole, right?
No
idea where
we didn't look all day. We just want to make birdies and have fun. It was nerve wracking. So now that we're done, I'm like, whew,
you can breathe.
Good, yeah, it feels good.
I know your guys' MO is kind of all about the good vibes and the good energy. Yep. How did that feel today?
Our energy was up. We had some music going a little bit in the car. We were just interacting with everybody. It was awesome.
So you didn't get too lax out there. You stayed focused. You stayed in it. Because I knew that was one of your keys, right?
I know, literally.
You said that.
I know. I have said that. Whenever I get too focused, I lose sight of just having fun. And I think just being out here with Blake, with the fans, a lot of our goal was to shoot 10 under was our goal. Mm-hmm. But also the biggest thing was to have fun with everyone and just enjoy this moment. So.
And I think I saw one of your videos. You were saying that one of the keys was going to be to work on your short game. So when I was watching you on 18, I was like, all right, Mo, I know you said you're going to work on your short game. How'd that go?
Dude, today was awesome. I think I took a lot of the first putts, and I felt so confident with my stroke. Blake and I, we were just ham and egging around the greens today, and it was awesome.
hard work pays off here and there. So
Hard work absolutely pays off. Great playing. Hope that 4th place stayed solid for you so you're in the money. Great job, and we'll see what happens. We'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, thank you, Blair. You guys have a internally separate little good leaderboard to see where all you guys shake out for the team members?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I mean, we have such a wide array of skill sets and good. Obviously, there's Brad Dahlke and there's me. There's a big range between those two golfers. But
figure it out.
When it comes down to it, when we have team events or we're doing individual events, we use our USGA handicap to make the events fair. And team events, we'll just put one of the not-so-good golfers and one of the really good golfers, and it hopefully evens out.
Yeah.
What are you playing
Try
to
awesome.
these days?
Right now, my handicap was, last time I checked, I think 4.4.
Okay. What was the lowest you had it at?
I've never had a handicap before, so
Really?
4.4.
Oh, wow.
I just made
How
it with
new are you to
USGA.
the handicap game?
About a month and a half, 2 months. I just made a USGA
Welcome.
gin number.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Glad to be here. What about you guys? What handicaps you carry?
Well, Dre's handicap is what?
I have one. I'm a +3 right now.
Okay. I'm a 7.7.
Okay.
So similar.
Everybody's-
I've bounced between as low as a 3.8, and then I've been
I'll
between
line
a
it up.
7 and 8 the last.
Single digits is good, and then plus is a different level.
Well,
That's amazing.
That's why he was a tour pro at
Yeah.
one point in time.
We got you down to 10 here.
Have me down as a 10?
Yep.
Well, good thing it's not a handicapped event, or I'd have to be answering some questions.
Be leading you out of here in cuffs if you
Yeah,
were 10 after the shots we saw down the stretch. All right. We got Page and Colt at 8 under.
Page made one about this length at the second. Seems like.
Come on.
Oh, burns the edge.
Good try.
She's hitting phenomenal
Good roll.
lines right now.
That's when I'm by myself. It's a.
Man, that was a good roll. Up ahead, sock for birdie.
What a putt. You know what I'm saying?
What was the reason that you just decided to get a handicap as we got Colt nose for birdie on 16?
We started working and we partnered with the USGA, and they've been phenomenal to work with. And
Give it to him.
it definitely does make sense. So when we go play our good majors or play certain events,
You got a
just
good visual?
having a fair way
All right,
to
I'll
play
get
it so everyone has a chance to win.
You got
And USGA gives us the perfect platform to do that.
Yeah, you love to hear that. Sharp, 17.
Oh,
here.
That looked good till about 4 feet out.
I picked up a handicap because I was better at negotiating with no handicap.
Yeah.
And my
Nice
members
spot.
were not real thrilled about it after 4 years. So I was like, all right, I'll start entering some score.
All right.
Still in there. Still in
There's a
there.
birdie. Nice
Come on.
I don't want to putt it. No.
Hey, big finisher. You never know.
I had to make the last one.
Good roll from Clark.
4 bogeys.
See Brownlee with the birdie. Thanks to Dahlke's tee shot there, 9 under.
Tough hole.
3 back, 2 to play.
Okay.
Take a special finish. Ghost and Sporanic, 1 back.
I was hoping that ball would catch that edge. It's a good speed. That's why I can't. Why went in.
Confident.
Dalkey and Brownlee just
Yeah.
8 under through the first 8 and only 1 under through their next
Thank you.
8.
15.
Now at 9, need something special to happen to get to that 12 number with 2 to play.
I hope they birdie 17 so we can set the hype up where they need to eagle the last to tie it. That would be epic. Kruper, 17, moment ago. And now it's Eric Anders Lang.
Yeah, we did. We played so bad yesterday.
It didn't move at all. I mean, I hit the shit out of it, but it didn't move at all. Yeah.
Imagine.
Why am I starting to hit it all so hard?
Made it worse.
Honestly, just putts falling.
Excited.
Putts falling. We've
We had so many
been
good
on the
birdies.
green a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever
Neutron.
been able to see any
had to get up and downs, and we've had birdie putts. It's just
rhyme or reason when Lang has his hat on?
Yesterday we were so bad. We literally shot, I think, even or 1 over on the front 9.
I think it's like trying to figure out who built the
Gallery on 18
pyramids.
there. Gosh. What are people still doing here?
Being to scratch out a par.
Yeah. Dude, an eagle 18. I am losing my mind.
I'll jump in the water.
Nice, though.
Yes.
Nice putt.
I'm losing my mind if I eagle 18.
I'll straight.
Putter made a lot of money over the years.
I'm gonna grab Caden. I'm gonna grab Caden, and we're gonna.
He's still plays
the
that old school putter.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that the one he used when he played on tour?
I think we need to make a U-turn.
That I can't confirm, but it looks like it would have been a putter that he played with way back in the day.
Is there a split there?
I don't think so.
Well, it's not good.
That one looked rather
can probably-
new
they can
as far as not as beat up.
Yeah, you said there's a split over here.
Was that Matt Sharp getting ready to plan his celebration when he
Matt, he was planning an eagle on 18. The reaction we're going to see.
Manifesting his future.
I want to see him make an eagle just so we can witness that. He's going to have fun with it. I promise you that.
It would be hard to top the celebration from Bryson DeChambeau at the
That
US
would be
Open.
tough.
Pinehurst
That would be
#2.
tough. Yeah, it was. I was super happy for him. I mean, you have a 55-yard bunker shot, all the pressure in the world on that shot, everything riding on it, and you put it to 3 feet. It's not like you're putting it to 3 feet on a normal course. It's Pinehurst. It's a really tough shot.
I don't know if you caught the shot recreation or guy Johnson Wagner
I did,
does.
and he put it to like a foot.
Well,
he did just
the
better.
first one he sculled over the green.
We didn't see that one.
Yeah, exactly. Camera tricks.
Exactly.
But then for Bryson to show up, he had no idea, so it was a totally organic reaction. There had been a text, and this is kind of peeking under the hood. Bryson's team texted someone on Golf Channel's team saying, hey, he's thinking about popping by. And then that was relayed to the producer there in the bunker. He didn't check his phone. So he had no idea.
Appreciate that.
Skulls one. Bryson pops up. He's like, oh, my God, we got the U.S. Open champ here.
He's like, I'll do it again.
Yeah, do it one more.
Yeah, no, we know Bryson and his team very well, all of us being from Dallas now. Amazing guys. Great team. He's got a round on everything.
Birdie eagle. So that was fine.
See, I knew it.
You were on point with this right now. Car path, good tee shot, eagle, shock the world.
Dude, I'm telling you, I will freaking lose my freaking
7 under,
frick.
You know what? If you had told me we shot 8 under to start like 10, but that's what we ended up.
He's so amped right now.
That's all right, because watch, we can pull this, and then we become Destiny. Look at this, Jack Little.
Destiny.
Yep.
Well, going the other way.
Yep.
I mean, Sharp and Jack, just a perfect match making the team.
We'll do one of these.
Perfect team.
Nice.
Rotate here. Fly over here.
I love it. Rotate.
Yep.
Austin Powers.
There we go.
Park job here.
Hey now.
It's brought to you by First Watch. I love Sharp planning the celebration. Jack Sock's already signed in for the scorecard for an 8 under 64.
Got to manifest it, you know?
On the tee.
Kidding.
Colt Nose at 17.
Hit it right down the middle of it, huh?
He does hit it right down the middle every time.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's tough.
That'll play most
What's
places.
the fun in that?
Go far now.
Change it up a little. Let's see some recovery
Hit
shots.
it farther or something.
I'll tell you right now, come down the stretch, last 4 holes, I would have taken middle of the fairway, 250, every time. Just gone and hit from there.
Marquez Brownlee.
There you go.
Stay there. All right.
Okay.
Colt sounds like he's trying to cheer him on a little bit.
Mentioned earlier, how about the week Marquez has had? Just interviewed Apple CEO Tim Cook.
I know. Like I said, he's the best in the world at what he does, and also being content creators, he's someone you kind of look up to.
Oh, wow, barely. I'm so glad we had Tracer there. Barely clears the sign.
I saw some of the placings of the signs, like right here. I'm like, that's in play, maybe. Not for Brad.
Uh-oh.
You're taking, who's taking it?
Uh-oh.
So, I don't know where to tell that.
Wow. So what's your guys' rule here? If 2 balls are out, do both players get a shot for a provisional?
Right.
Wow.
Yes, I would assume it would be both 3T and both get a shot at a provisional.
Looks like they found it down there.
It's a nice shirt that young man has on right there. I mean, with all the gallery out there, you should be able to find most of these balls.
You'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett?
Yeah.
A shot.
Ball.
Finally, Austin.
What's it been all day?
Just, why do I do that on the
You should have joined us in the booth back during the Desert Classic because it was much warmer inside.
I would have loved to. It would have been much nicer. It's like 50 degrees in Arizona that night.
It was so cold. Rich Beam.
Yep.
Good ball. I got both points into that one.
Yeah, that's just so cool watching Rich Beam play in this event because I'm a 97 kid. I grew up watching Rich Beam play. It's amazing to see.
I went out there for just a...
That was the first year I started watching golf. Was 97.
97?
I was a baseball player till I was 12, and then we had a family vacation 2 weeks before 97 Masters. Played golf at a par 3 course. So we're watching Sharf's tee shot here on the 18th.
Scar 186.
Give it to me.
Can I get a mulligan?
Look at the carry distance.
Can I just go again for fun?
You paid $20
for one in the clubhouse, yeah.
20 bucks.
Yes.
So play golf for the first time, and then 2 weeks later, Tiger wins the Masters by 12. It's like, do I play baseball? Do I play golf? Maybe I'll start giving this golf thing a shot.
I like watching golf, yeah. 189.
Damn.
I mean, that is a gold medalist Olympian right there.
Yeah, but in tennis, not in golf, 189 is impressive.
Athletes are athletes.
Ashton Collin, what's your top ball speed? What can you get up to?
My top ball speed that I hit with a long driver, 48-inch degree driver, 4-degree head, I got up to 213.1. I'm thinking about possibly trying to compete in some World Long Drive events. There's still some levels to move up, but yeah, might go do it for some fun.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
213?
213.1 with a long driver. Yes, sir. And then 204 with a play driver.
Dylan Block is doing some long drive stuff. I think he's top 75 in the world right now.
He got up to 217, 218 with a long drive driver. And I think he's only 18 or 19. He's graduated high school.
He's one of the youngest.
He's a freak athlete.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a beautiful swing by
Hey,
Ben there.
Buke, will you take this podcast? What a pause. Do you know if we're doing this?
Come on.
That guy's got a great set of paws on him.
He does. Set of murder mittens on him.
There you go, Jack.
Overall pause. I don't know. That was...
Dude, that was just screws for me.
Dude.
And screws for you. We done took that to the rink, man.
We done
That's not a real exciting tee shot.
Like, that was literally
have to
freaking...
take it
I
over
thought my good one was on that par 5
left edge,
spot.
that right side bunker.
That was hammer sauce.
And the thing is, you could think you're right down the middle of the fairway, and it ends up down where Sharf and Jack are right now.
Hey, we shocked the world. Let's be real. We shocked the world. This man literally hit it. Hey, we're up! Hey, we're finally up! Hey,
They've been all day. They finally saw the light. Finally, the light bulb went off for these guys on the 18th.
Or later.
Unbelievable putt.
I think
pretending to say what we
25 something feet. My best putt of the day. We're out here shocking the world.
Carol on the move out on the
We
course.
just hammered 2 drives on 8.
What do you got, Carol?
Yeah.
We are down here with these two who have had an electric 16. You hit the pin. You stuck it pretty close. Have you guys carried that with you now on to 18, or how you feeling? I mean, that tee, that little tee shot was a little...
My tee shot?
Wasn't very 16-hole-ish, but your teammate here closed it out. How are you two feeling right about now?
Well, I don't know. Which one are you, Rich? Are you the ham or the egg?
I thought that was more like liver and onions. I'm kind of feeling like the onions. So
Because I hate onions. Okay. And I don't know if I like liver, but...
Well, I think onions add a flavor to the liver, so I think you guys got a good thing going on.
there you go. I like that. No, it's been a great day. I mean, it's just he just hasn't helped me very much. I'm just going to come right out and say that. He's been putting a lot of pressure on me, but that's just the way I feel.
Well, back in the booth, they said you had that old man strength today. Do you think that's a true statement?
No, because I have no old man strength. I am actually, my problem is I'm glute-free, and so I got no strength anywhere in this 53-year young body. I'm done.
To be clear, he doesn't mean gluten-free. He literally means he has no ass.
Well, hopefully you guys can get that all the way down there, get it in the hole, and close out. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, we need it too.
Back to you guys.
See you later.
I said old man strength.
Only thing I'm worried about is it might come out a little hot out of this.
You're probably pretty mad at me.
No. I wouldn't mad at you.
I'll take a little off it.
I would be.
How far do you hit the next club down?
170.
For the end of the day, I still have an opportunity to hit it.
Yeah, I like that. I like what you got.
Yeah, up here in the booth, I'm definitely going to be watching this group closely as me and Mason are sitting there at 11 under par.
Birdie,
It should be us, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Birdie,
I genuinely think
share a second.
I needed that.
Yeah, probably.
I feel better.
Probably.
Oh, get left. That was a good shot.
I'm going to shoot.
Dang.
2 under.
We
You're
have
safe.
a whole good week here the next 4 days.
Yeah.
That's what's going to piss me
Good
off.
strike. Just didn't quite.
I know I'm going to play well. That's going to bother me.
50-50 even distribute the badness.
Yeah.
Doggy's approach. So you got, we heard Garrett say, good week coming up after this?
Yeah, good week here at French Lick. Excited for that.
No. Pansy. Just
gotta
stay on
be
the
out
green.
left,
Give us
right?
a
That
chance.
sounded tuggy.
Short.
Who was
Ah.
that?
Take us through a
Hold
good
it.
week. What you guys got
No,
started?
that's right, but you kinda have to
I mean,
Is, lock and key.
no, it is not
Yeah,
lock
that
and key
would
by
be
any means.
nice one.
It's
That'd be-
we go somewhere for a week, whether it be a trip to multiple courses or whether we're lucky enough to be on a beautiful property like French Lick.
Big finish.
And we film videos all week. We were just down at Paynes Valley filming, and it was like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day for like 7-8 days straight. Wow. It's a grind for sure. And then Colin and Max come back and turn into something beautiful. Yeah.
How many good weeks are there in a year?
So we're starting to get to the point where we're making them longer so we can be more efficient with them and have some more time home in Dallas.
Have any caffeine in
But the past year and a half, up until like 4 or 5 months ago, we were going on like 2 to 3 trips a month, sometimes 4 trips a month.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of travel.
It's like the life of a tour pro.
Almost, I know. I know. Except they're really good at golf. They actually have to play well to get paid. I'm lucky I just get to make videos.
That's why I just hold a microphone and best in the world.
Exactly.
Figured out my career path early in my IJGA days. Colton Oast.
So money.
Cut one back in there.
Beauty.
Shot.
How far we got?
I don't know. How far did you guys have there? 55? 50? Oh, yeah. I don't have my rangefinder.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, Bubby, good to spend some time with
48
you here in the booth.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Have you watch these guys up 18, and then before the final group gets there, send you down there. That's going to be part of the presentation.
Right there?
Rich
Pretty sure they're
Beam,
both in
second.
the middle of the fairway.
All right, does he have that one-man strength? Can he find his glutes?
I mean, I guess we just gotta wait till we're. Somebody hit a great
All
shot.
right, teammates. All right. Anders. Yeah, it's been a while. Thank you, brother.
Dancing.
I appreciate it. Right here. Right here. Right here. What a team, right? What a team. Yes. You know, between us.
Garrett Clark.
Get up there.
It's a good lead. Gonna have a little left to righter there. Let's see if Reeves can do something. I mean, with where he's at right now, Clark, that is, on the green, I think Austin needs to be just taking dead aim. Let's see if he can actually do it.
Not the spot you want to miss, long and left.
It's all right. It's not going to hurt him.
This is what we needed all day.
Yeah, where's he been?
That's awesome.
There's Asher. That's Garrett and Grace's dog.
I got to meet that dog last night. What a cute guy that is. He's 6 months old. That's pretty much as big as he's going to get.
He's the cutest thing for sure. A little Pomeranian Husky mix. Obviously, myself, Garrett, and Jackson Sploosh, we all live in a house together, so get to spend a lot of time with that man.
Kruper. Closing hole.
Man, they take their.
I know, right?
I feel like we would have gotten done with 18 by now.
Yeah. 18.
What's it like in that house?
A couple good shots.
It's actually quite nice. It's
no doubt.
I don't know. We just chill, play a lot of video games. Myself and Jackson, we cold plunge every day. That's my favorite thing to do.
Big cold plunge guy.
It's the best thing in the
Oh,
world,
love
bro.
it.
Diane Marker, hey,
Cold
how we
plunge,
doing?
go to the
Welcome back
gym,
another
get
good,
some
good
food,
video. Here we go.
play video games.
We are
That's like my
live here at
nightly
Jack
routine.
Sox.
What's your game?
Say he hit the absolute rocket off this thing, and we're gonna go out there, knock it in there free, give you guys a show. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack.
Team Shock. We're going
Team Shock.
World. Got 159 playing 170 uphill.
Yep.
Trying to shock the world.
Come on. Okay, we got 4 claps.
The
All
light,
right,
is a light, is a light clap. The light clap means
Go
we're
ahead, go
probably
ahead, go
very
ahead.
far away, but maybe putting is what I'm going to take from that.
We got 4 claps.
Came out a little right of where I wanted, but
Okay.
Where should we go?
it's all good. Sharp's going to hit this to 3 feet.
Come on.
Do something crazy.
Let's go here and pick the ball.
I don't really care, but yeah.
Get down.
Let it fly with a second.
Get down to be perfect. Be perfect.
Oh, have them pick it up.
Be perfect.
Oh, such a good line.
Yeah, that head looks so good in the air.
They'll have
That's
some options. I was going to say they can either get putter in the hand or chip it, but they've got a chance.
That's the thing with all the undulations on this course. You'll hit a shot that you think is perfect, tracking the pin, and like he said, it lands, and you hear 4 claps. You're like, well, what happened there?
A little stingy.
What's going on?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But
Oh, no.
Don't blow it. All good.
thankfully nowhere out of country, so flights won't be too much. I could say that.
Dalkey's turn now.
I'm playing an American Century, and then I'm going. Then I'm going straight.
This for birdie from way downtown.
This looks good.
You won't. You won't.
Diane. Oh my!
Got me out of my seat. I thought that was going to go.
Gosh.
Wow.
What a putt by Brad there. Obviously, being in second place right now at 11, that got my attention. Nice putt, Brad.
Another look. They needed birdie eagle, so they need the rarest of birdies on the 18th.
They'll need the albatross to tie the blocks up there.
Otherwise, they'll tie you guys so a second.
I have a lot of fun.
Yeah?
That's so dope.
No playoff for second, though. I wish we could go out there and duke it
Roll
out.
them.
That'd be fun.
Not gonna lie.
I did too.
Thanks. I stood on the line, seeing it turn in.
Walking this one in, even if it misses. All right.
Really good putt.
Is that what we heard? Walking it in, even if it doesn't?
I think so.
Oh, sit
Oh my gosh.
Hammer time.
It's okay.
Okay, that's the right line though.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Asher on the loose.
Yeah, when he gets away, he gets a running. He's full of energy. He's a puppy. He just wants to go see everyone.
Of course.
Have a good time.
It's got to be the dream property for Asher to run around.
Yeah.
8,100 from the tips. You got a lot of real estate here. Reeves for birdie.
Austin.
Go.
Come on, Austin. Good
Got
roll.
one short, one long.
I don't want
Is that good? Tap it in.
I don't want to step in their line.
Good call. Good call. We're just trying to break a 70.
A solid sounding number.
I literally shot 70 on my own ball the first. No.
No, we can blame me.
No. I did a lot of stupid stuff today.
I think you're both to blame.
Thank you. I think we both played like ass.
For sure. Getting a Reeves Clark confessional off camera here.
It's good when you're able to be honest with yourself. It's good.
Page. We'll miss on the low side.
Yeah, this group also right on the edge of trying to find their way into the money.
Yeah, if they make this fall, it gets in a -9. You go on the last, get to 11.
Guarantee Colt knows what slots pay out and what slots don't. Is to push it to 900, get a sure fourth. I'm giving it a run. Just missing that on the pro side.
Good on that one.
Maybe I goes in, we at least have a chance.
Yeah. Got a good chance.
Par for Nost and Sporadic, same for Reeves and Clark. And we're back to the finishing hole. Okay, they already got the celly figured out.
Okay. And then it just starts to break at the end. So up in there.
My eyes are drawn to that little.
Wants to land up in there?
Yeah, just past that ridge there.
Yeah, okay.
But it's almost like on the inside of it, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see it make. It's for Eagle.
Probably just like a thing of grass or something like that, but yeah.
Why'd that check up so much?
That kind of checked on you.
That checked like a lot, I feel like.
I was not expecting that. Okay. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
One down, one to go. From where we were.
Okay.
I want this to go in so bad.
I do.
Wanted it.
I do. I want to see the celebration.
Sharpie?
Part of this slope makes your putt break up mountain.
Yeah.
It's one of the only few putts that breaks up mountain.
Okay. Yeah, because we are seeing it on the left.
Yeah, we're
Come
still
on.
going that way a little bit too, yeah.
Come on.
Something crazy, Sharp.
For the guys, for the people.
I would imagine it doesn't go
Okay. We are
Sharp for Eagle. Lost that one left.
Settle. Settle.
Man, look at that. Okay. Okay, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Dang it. Dang it.
Where are they? They're putting, but I don't see it.
Oh.
They're in the
Yeah, I think.
I hope we still get some sort of reaction if they finish with birdie.
Want to go?
Want to
see
see
it? Just roll it down the spine, maybe. See what happens.
Maybe.
I think uphill.
Just like
from
inside
yours, or
that.
Do you think this is?
Yeah, I think so. Because we'll get a
On TV. Or recorded. Brownlee par, 17.
Big bird.
So they need an albatross on the last. Otherwise, it's a block family party at the Good Midwest Open.
Yeah.
Bubby, we know you got to head down to 18. So
Yes, sir.
To totally
great
redeem myself.
spending time with you.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys. I'm
Yeah.
going to get down there and see who takes this trophy home. Thank you.
Likewise.
That's not hard enough.
Go. I didn't really think that their mark should have been.
Hey, I helped you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of rotated around it.
It's like, if we had talked about it, it'd be illegal. But
It's a redo. That's a mulligan in my book.
yeah, that is uphill.
It is uphill.
Beam for Eagle. This would be for around a 9 under 63. And the major champ finish in a major way.
Get there.
Nice, dude.
Nice putt.
Great
Oh,
putt.
didn't quite stretch.
Putt, Rich. God, I'm so glad I invited Rich Green to play golf.
That guy is a dog, I will say.
Nice 4, Rich.
Just outside the top four. 8 under 64. Back on the tee. Garrett Clark bombed one last hole.
Just a little bit right.
Where did it go? We will find out in just a little bit. Colt Knost tee shot's a little easier to follow.
It's a little tougher tee shot from him. I don't know if he can carry the right bunker guarding the right half of the fairway.
No. I don't know.
Good ball.
Barely.
Yeah, real nice.
Another fairway hit for Knost.
Ooh, loud roar.
Sounds like a gust out here.
Finish on a good one.
All right, Brad, really hit one today.
For the first time.
Just missed that.
The right edge of the fairway almost. I have to keep it down that right to keep it out of the valley.
Time for Dalkey to crunch one.
Oh,
that was smashed.
Yeah.
322 carry.
I get birdie?
There you go.
You're paying? Calf game? Yeah, they're big.
I'm not allowed to give those out, brother. It's not up to me.
They used to be cankles. Luckily, I grew out of that.
Third shot up by the green. Kruper. The defending champs.
Find it. It's a nice way to finish. Didn't have their best stuff early on, but finishing rather strong.
The Eagle on 18. And it's a 5 under 67. Back on the tee. Page has really been hitting the driver well.
This one.
Shot it better from the field.
We got
Shot
the mic.
35%.
Or 9 under.
Leaked a little right, so it looks like they will be taking Colt's ball. She doesn't look real thrilled about it, George.
Jack sock for birdie. Maybe they got a separate birdie celebration.
Yep.
Yes!
Thank you so much.
Their top 10, 7 under 65.
There's a nice fly over the 18th.
Another look at Kruper. Name calling the winners of the Good Desert Open. Struggled today, but why not eagle out on your way to wrap up the round?
We love California.
Blocks, 12 under 60.
Yeah. No.
Lipped out for a 59 from off the green. Dylan blocked it.
Yeah, of course. That's my claim to fame.
Thanks.
Actually, this is a.
And we would need to see an albatross from Dalkey and Brownlee.
Think they've been taking some pictures for a while?
They've had some time on their hands. They finished about 45 minutes to an hour ago. Just been watching the action unfold with the groups behind them.
Second?
So the last shot that could impact the top of the leaderboard is coming your way when we return.
So, you guys ready to join Golf Pass and save hundreds on golf every year? Gore!
I don't know, man. I'm in.
Get it together, dude.
Join the world's most remarkable golf club today. Chunked shots and high scores can make playing better golf seem impossible. Fortunately, there's the Golf Fix. Your prescription for better shots and smoother swings. Get great instruction and play great golf starting today. Ask Devin if the Golf Fix is right for you.
It is.
The Golf Fix, streaming now on Golf Pass.
Experience Myrtle Beach's finest fairways. Win a 3-night stay at the Marina Inn and conquer unforgettable rounds on legendary courses. Enter now at golfpass.com/Myrtle Beach.
Page Sporanic.
Here, can we get some help real quick?
Let's
Just
see
to
if
get
they're
the
in the go zone. Try and reach this par 5 and 2. It comes up just a little bit short.
I want to so bad.
Colt might be, and he's got a head cover out.
Last group on the course, a sixsome.
I was going to say start a fucking draw rather than draw a green, but I ain't hit a draw today.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to try and do.
Still?
Yeah. Because I know if I aim straight, it's going to draw.
76.
Exactly.
Come on, Colt.
176, probably playing 2.
It's us.
It's
go up the hill.
Just off the green.
That's makeable.
Add the distance.
Come on. I just want to do something for the people.
182.
233. Heads up.
They will have more than enough distance to get there in 2.
Iron in hand. Trying to get this as high as possible.
Hit the pin. Hit the pin. Do something.
Find it.
Oh, what a shot. Just bounced through the back of the green.
Yeah. Well, this is Marquez.
Screw him.
Hey, I got a good shot. That was cool.
Another one? Yeah, I do. Yeah. One more. I'll be...
No, it's long. It's too hard.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, he said draw.
Please.
Straight.
All right.
Frustrating day.
Pure?
It is pure.
Yeah. All right. Let's make an eagle.
Ah, they're putting. On the right side of the green.
It's from distance. We'll be interested to see if they want to chip it or putt it, because that is going to, both of them are going to be about the same distance.
Here are the last 2 shots.
Come on, ball.
That can impact who wins the Good Midwest Open. Delke going first.
Yeah, it's weird to say this on a par 5, but this is a must-make.
For the Albatross to force a playoff. Body language says right.
Barely right, but just a little long.
Good shot, though. Green visited. Brownlee had already played. It appears they'll be taking the ball of Dalkey. We can officially say the Block family are the winners. Michael Block and Dylan Block with a 12 under 60 are the champs of the Good Midwest Open. We're going to listen in here in our first watch card camp. Got Austin Reeves and Garrett Clark cruising up.
They look a little let down.
Trying to listen in, didn't quite catch the audio, and there's Michael Block. Good times, just keep rolling.
It's the year of the block party.
How clutch were they? Birdied the last Dre, and ultimately that was enough to win by 1.
Perfect. And we heard Carol say earlier, I think it's got to be so much fun doing it alongside your son, who is now starting his career in the same venture, whether it be YouTube golf or just creating content, long drive golf, real golf.
That was it.
All good.
We'll make it happen.
All right, pretty much straight back up into the hill, trying to flight something in about mid-height. Land it just on the green. Should have a kick a little bit left here for Paige. I want to see what these two do for her celebration if she gets this to fall. This is to find their way, trying to get into the money here.
Down there.
So bad.
It's like up here.
Yeah.
Go.
Where was that one?
Page comes up a bit short.
can see just how much slope there is right there they're hitting into as that ball starts to collect back towards the edge of the green.
Mark it.
Right there.
Toss that coin down. And now Colt
I'll
forced
just drop
to
it real quick.
pitch it. Can't go putter from here.
He can do it.
I mean, this is
short game at his peak and almost
shot.
Yours is
had them jump all the
much
way up to
easier
a share
shot.
third.
Think so?
Well, ours we're having to cover that rough.
Yeah.
We're on a down slope.
You got a tee.
It's longer, but it's more straightforward.
Y'all can go ahead if you want. We're still figuring out what we're doing.
Do we wait? We wait.
We wait.
It's the last hole.
We wait.
We
Yeah.
Can you get my
We're going yours.
my iron?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be able to get it up there.
Right? Smash it.
There you go. Thanks. Yours is, I think it's a much easier shot.
Yeah.
It's further, but that one over there is pretty dicey. This one's just gonna be slow up the hill, but we can at least be aggressive with this one.
Yeah.
It's breaking a little right up the hill. You like this play?
Right. Yeah, let's bump and run it up there.
Yeah.
So now they have to make this to try and
I think it's the sunburn.
tie up Bubby and Mason for
I
second.
genuinely think I have sun poisoning.
I do.
Like, do you see me? Like, it is bad.
I'm right there with you, brother.
I want to go to the doctor.
Watch out.
Oh. How we doing?
All good. All good.
I bet there is.
What's the change they put this in 5 feet?
Wanted to hear the prediction.
I did too.
Tulky's third.
Go, hit the ball.
Uh-oh. That's
Not
going to
quite
start
5 feet.
collecting. No.
Run.
All those uphill, all those uphill shots. This
You
wasn't
guys wanna
aggressive with them.
Finish out and give us a read.
We need all the help we can get here.
We just want to do something cool.
Final green of the Good Desert Open, or Midwest Open, pardon me.
Come on, Brad.
Doesn't matter. Left?
Left, yeah. I do think it's the sun.
God, my head is.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Hey, one shot. Right here.
One opportunity. Are you going?
You went first.
Ooh.
You want me to go? You go.
All right, I agree. What do you think this does?
It goes left.
Okay. Marquez, what do you think our putt does?
I have no idea.
Definitely uphill.
Yeah.
I go left.
That way?
Definitely uphill.
Maybe downhill a little bit.
Down. This man just said
Gosh,
downhill.
all those freaking
That's crazy.
uphill chip shots just wasn't getting them there. Putting enough heat on them.
Come on, Garrett. The fans and us want to see an eagle here at 18.
Got to hit all of it.
I get it wrong.
It didn't go left.
It didn't go left.
It didn't go left.
I think it's pretty straight, actually. Yay. One of those days.
Well, I'm not leaving it short, so.
That's kind of what I said. Might as well get it
like
there.
that.
Hammer that pin, Austin.
I would love that. Then I left it short. what I wasn't gonna do.
Way to give it a run.
Here.
It's funny the way that happens, though, because
Let you make your own birdie.
Left edge.
That would. Oh.
It's
partner hitting it past it quite a ways.
It's going
You
left.
tell
if
yourself
anything.
you're going to get it there and bang it in
I
the
think,
back
like,
of the hole,
right
but
edge,
just in
just
the back
outside
of your
right.
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think right edge is good.
Important putt at the Good Midwest Open for birdie.
Yes.
And way to finish it out, Marquez Brownlee. That's a 10 under 62. They jump up to a sheriff third.
Huh?
Cybertruck or something?
He does.
Oh,
and I hate him, so.
Are you
Long time name.
Cybertrucks?
I brought one here.
He said he wants to get a picture of me next to it. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
And they will be in the money.
Just to complete the meme, you know.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
Just a full circle. Oh, man.
Any of your guys' heads hurt?
No.
We have pounding headaches.
Right, have y'all been drinking?
We've been drinking so much water.
Garrett, I'm about to putt.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Reeves for birdie.
Go.
He's getting closer.
Put your ball down.
Good line.
Good putt, finish up.
Man, if I miss this, I'll be concerned.
But we had it. We had all chances on that back nine.
This is a big putt.
That's crazy how different front and back play for us. We got super hot and then we just iced out.
Putts just stopped falling.
Once you made the 1 on the 8.
This is for a lot of pride right here.
And for a lot of fans around the 18th green.
Happened.
All right.
And then there was one.
Great to see Austin Reeves a part of the Good Midwest Open. Tough day for him and Garrett Clark. 3 under 69, but
Fun play.
they were a lot of fun to watch here in French Lick.
That's fun, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, uh-oh.
If you're ever in LA, let me know.
Page misses the birdie.
Out there, but
Do sometimes, yeah. Where do you usually play out there? Just wherever. Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't depend on what
Colt knows to clean it up.
play. We can play anywhere.
Yeah.
And they have a sheriff fifth with a 63.
Yeah, a little different. Yeah.
You know, most of those
Yeah.
are.
Enjoy it, bro.
Kinda.
It's fun.
Thank you so much.
Played well, had their
Way more
chances.
next time.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for the help today. Yeah, I
It was a lot of
appreciate
fun.
it.
It was a lot of fun. It was
Lots of fun.
nice to meet you.
Fun playing.
Nice to meet you.
Fun playing.
Yeah. Enjoyed it. It's fun. Yes, sir. Nice seeing you again. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it today.
Nice meeting you. Yeah, nice seeing you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks for the help.
Appreciate you.
All 18 teams are done, and we're taking a look at the champs. Michael and Dylan Block. Here's Michael Block on the second. Took a peek. Classy. Jump to the backside on the 13th. Dylan.
You heard Dylan mention his dad was driving it straight and he was putting it nice. There's one of them.
They went on a birdie run, 11 through 14. Saw the one on 13. Here's another on the 14th. He touched the top of the leaderboard at 9 under par. Then on 17, Michael. They're at 11 under on the 18th from off the green. Dylan Block. This was for a 59. That's how close they came. Oh. But 12 under 60, good enough for the winning score on Pete Dye's French Lick Resort Golf Course. The Blocks are the Good Midwest Open champions. We're going to have the trophy presentation coming up on Peacock. And we'll hear from the Blocks when we return. The final leaderboard. Remember, top four paid out. Big putt from Brownlee on the 18th. They posted 10 under 62 with Dalkey. Sean Wolf, Stephen Castaneda, 10 under 62 as well. But it's Mason Green and Bobby Broder solo second with a 61. It's that time of year. Summer's here. You want to sport the same gear as the Good Golf team? Now's your chance. Check out the 2024 True Summer Collection, available now at goodgoodgolf.com. Plus, during the Midwest Open, you can get 20% off all apparel using code Midwest20. Just scan that QR code on the bottom of your screen. Grab yours before they sell out. Welcome back to the Good Midwest Open. George Savarickas with Andres Gonzalez about to start up the trophy presentation on the Pete Dye course. All right, let's send it up.
I am here with the champions. Let's hear it for Michael and Dylan Block, everyone. I know we've got some great energy out here. What a tough course, a beautiful course, the Pete Dye course here at French Lick. And I know, Bubby, you got to say a few words.
Yeah, well, first off, great playing to you guys, definitely. If I was a betting man, I had you guys as a favorite coming in today, and you proved me right. Here's your trophy. Congratulations. Champions.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bubby.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
How good did that feel out there to win this?
Oh, I mean, to do with your kid, I mean, honestly, I've not been able to play with Dylan very many times in my entire life as a partner, as a professional, which is really, really cool. So to be able to do this, come here for him, do it. I showed up like 2 hours before, and it was awesome. And he showed up. It was great, and so happy. I love the good guys, and very happy to go home with the trophy.
Bubby, you said that if you haven't played a practice round out here, you're going to be scared off the tees, and I was like, ooh, that's what Michael did.
Yeah, Michael's very good at golf, and we realized that today. The fact that Mason and I were able to come within a stroke of these two, I'm very proud of us, but congratulations to you guys. Good stuff, Dylan. Love watching it.
Dylan, what did you learn out here at this event, and what was your favorite part of the tournament?
I learned that, I'm better under pressure putting than I am driving, that's for sure, which I thought was opposite.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah. And honestly, it was just unbelievable today. Like, it was so much fun. I've never been so nervous off the first tee because, first off, when I was showing up, I didn't know if he was going to show up on time or not because delayed flights, delayed anything, whatnot. But, I mean, I've never had so much fun on a golf course ever. Like, literally never in my entire life. And, yeah, there's nothing to compare it to, really. So.
You absolutely have a bright future ahead of you. I heard that you're the youngest player in the field. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I did not know that.
He looks like he's 26. He's actually 19 years old.
19 and going strong.
Yeah, trying to. Yeah, there's definitely some arguments between my dad and I out there. Fatherly son love, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was the tough part about it. But at the same time, I just kept on saying, let's just have fun. If we have fun, we win. And even when I would just say a dad thing, which just comes out, I just said, I immediately followed it up with, let's just have fun.
The dad things naturally come out. It only makes sense, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Out here on this course, it's so tough. You have to be calm and you have to have patience, and it seems like that's exactly what you guys did. Yeah. Congratulations to you all. Thank you, everyone at home, for watching. Thank you again to all the fans out here for coming out. You guys have been amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Give it up to you all. And we absolutely look forward to the next one. Congratulations again. Thanks, good, and we'll see you at the next one.
Thank you.
What a day, Andres. We were part of the Good Desert Open, and now here in the Midwest for the Good Midwest Open. The Block family showing out. What's your final shot from what we saw today?
I just had a ton of fun coming out here and getting the energy that these good guys put out. I think that they are growing the game as well as anybody in the world right now. So it's been a ton of fun, and if anything I've taken away from this day, it's French Lick Resort. I will be coming back here at some point, and I will be bringing a group of friends to come and play for sure.
Can I get the invite there? And how about the payday also? $50K for first prize here.
He's probably not giving all that to his kid, though, right? He'll probably have to take a little cut.
A little dad cut, as they both have the trophies. Birdies on 17 and 18, and the Block family wins. The good team had so many different content creators, former pros on the PGA Tour who are in the field. We had an absolute blast from French Lick. A big thank you to all the hardworking men and women behind the scenes. Producer Chris Olmeyer, director Lou Cussero, for Andres Gonzalez, Blair O'Neill. Thank you to Carol Priscilla and Bubby Brothers. I'm George Savarickas saying so long from French Lick.